All right, shout out to the fam, man. Appreciate y'all being in this episode of the show. We in the building watching this Atlanta Falcon matchup, as OG Jerry would call it. Shout out to the fam. If y'all can hear me, put one in the chat, man. We're gonna do a play-by-play on these people, and we're doing a little scout work, to be honest with you, because we got the Packers coming up soon. So with Atlanta, so we're gonna see how they handle that. And Jordan Love's been looking pretty decently as they do a little trickeration on the open play. They go down the field there, and that's a pass interference right there by Atlanta. That's all they can do is pass interference. They get a big flag as Jordan Love takes a shot at the secondary early. So the Falcons start out the gate with a pass interference against their best cornerback, Terrell. He just about to get cooked. They're about to have, but it's definitely a pass interference there. Shout out to the fam, man. Appreciate y'all being in this thing, man. We doing this up against doing a little scout work. It's like, Q, why you doing the Atlanta game, man? Well, listen, the bottom line is we got a little scout work to do. We got the Packers coming up, and the Packers are actually going to be pretty decent, man. A lot of people thought the Packers was going to be a team that we'll have some issues with, but they get a big chunky pass interference play against them, and that's the handoff by the running back number 22. Not much shaking against that new built up defense. They spent a lot of money on that defense. Grady Jarrett and David Onyemata and a few Saint players in the middle there. All right, Walker, Jenkins, Myers, Runyon, and Tom are representative of the offensive line for the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love is the quarterback back there. You're looking at AJ Dillon, runs hard as hell. Romeo Dubs, I scouted him. He's pretty good. And we got an interesting matchup right here to see what the Packers got doing. Jordan Love walks up to the line of scrimmage, backs up. You have wide receivers to the right and left of the formation. Love looking, sends man in motion from right to left and lift his foot. There's the shot. The ball thrown, and it's miscommunication as it's thrown right behind the wide receivers, incomplete. They'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Jordan Love. Some miscommunication right there. Packers got Love there. That's their guy. Man, they got past old man Aaron, and they put Love on top of the team. Whether or not that translates to success, we'll figure it out. Grady Jarrett, Onyemata, Calais Campbell, pretty decent defensive line. Dupree, Landman, Caden Ellis in the middle. And they looking pretty good. AJ Terrell, Bates, Richie Grant, who I scouted, is pretty good, and Trey Flowers. Pretty interesting defense. 3rd and 7, shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back next to the quarterback in the shotgun. Snap, penalty. It's going to be a false start against the Packers. Back it on up. They'll rerun that 3rd down, but they'll back them up a little bit there. So it's allowed in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, as we call this, the dome. They said stadium, but you know what it is. They take everything from as the New Orleans East defense does a good job of backing them up. 3rd and 12. All right. All right. Shout out on the fam, man. What's up, man? How y'all doing today? All right. Y'all hit the like button for your boys. We up in this thing. Shotgun, Green Bay. Once again, they got 4 wide receivers out there. That's a snap. And the ball deflected in the air. It's incomplete. And that'll make the Green Bay get up off that thing. So very interesting, man, for the Packers start off. And they had a decent drive on the pass interference that got them down there. Then they went backwards, tried to set up a screen, man, and that was all botched to hell. They seen that coming. They definitely seen that screen coming. So anyway, 4th and 12, they're going to try to kick a 51-yard field goal to get some points on the board. Anders Carson comes out for a 51-yard field goal. And remember, we got Green Bay coming up, after this matchup against Carolina on Monday night. So we got to take care of business there. And then there's a look like Arthur Smith. What's going on? It's a delay game against the Packers, and they backing up again, man. So that's going to tack on some stuff. That's crazy, man. They just imploding on this one. It had a promising pass interference, and then after that, it went to hell in the handbasket. All right, so it's about 54-yard field goal. They might as well just punt it now. Look like that's what they're gonna do. They send the punter out there anyway. That was dumb. That took points off the board. But that's the difference between good teams and bad teams. Some of these guys are not disciplined, man. And you see, Green Bay has some young people there, and it cost them a field goal attempt. There go the Packers. Punter is out there waiting for the snap, trying to pin those Falcons back. And there's the punt. It's high and it bounces inside, and the guy just missed getting to it a couple yards from getting the ball. He could have downed it inside the 5. Atlanta pick up the ball at the 25-yard line. So Falcons trying to go 2-0 against Green Bay. Like I said, we got Green Bay next, man. We don't see the Packers till way later in the season. Shout out to the fam, man. Appreciate it. What's up, Carlton, Jamaica, T. Scott, Gundam, Joe, and everybody. What's up, Young City Night Ward? K, I see you, K. Brother Robert, Demetrius, how you doing, sir? Tuck, how you doing? Tyrone, shout out to you. Young City, Elite in this thing. Yeah, we doing a little scouting work here on these damn Packers, man. We got a Packers podcast that we'll be bringing here next week to kind of take a look at what's going on there. So we'll see exactly what their team is made of here. So that'll be coming up this upcoming week. We have the preview matchup going on. So first things first, we got the business with Carolina on Monday night, and then after that, we're gonna look at them Green Bay Packer people, see what they talking about. All right, shout out to the fam. Y'all hit the like button. Hope y'all having a pretty good weekend, man. We up in this thing doing our thing. So anyway, all right, man. Y'all ready for the Saints matchup, man? Y'all ready for that Saints matchup, baby? Are y'all ready, man? I'm ready, man. I'm ready, man. I'm here. I'm so ready. I'm sitting up here scouting the damn Green Bay Packers. Of course, we won't see Atlanta to way down the line there, but it's all good. What's up, brother Wallace? Shout out to you. Thank you, T. Scott, with the super chat, fam. Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you so much.
I want to say thank you very much for picking me up and bringing me back to this world.
All right, shout out to the fan. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate that as well. Yeah, I seen him, K. He was miscommunication, but you expect that with Green Bay, man. Green Bay, for right now, they ain't really working on it as well. All right, T. Scott says you're on the queue. Scouting is yeah. We gotta scout them, man. We looking at Green Bay because Green Bay. A lot of people looking past Green Bay, man. You can't look past anybody, man. If you're trying to do some positive stuff, we can't afford to look past anybody. Not anybody. We can't afford to look past anybody if we're trying to win this thing. We gotta pay attention to what we got going on, and we gotta execute. We gotta look at these people. We gotta respect their mind. We can't be looking over nobody, man. We ain't that perfect, we ain't playing that great to overlook people. All right. Wallace said he cooking Sunday dinner, waiting on. Oh yeah, man. We got a little bit longer to go, man, in this thing. So they got their quarterback, and Ritter, man, is a very experienced a college quarterback, 40-some games of experience in college, man. He's in the they're in the shotgun, and they're gonna try to set up a wide receiver screen and to the big wide receiver Drake, and he gets about 9 yards, almost gets a damn first down on the play. So there you go. All right, all right. So it sets up. Is it a first down? Did they give him a first down on that play? I don't think so. I don't think they gave him a first down play on that. But they're looking for this team to be much improved going forward. So we'll see how that all moves and shake going forward. So let me see how that all goes. So All right, I'm back with y'all, fam. Can y'all hear? Put one in the chat if y'all can hear, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. I had to work all these bugs out. It's look like we doing all right. Put one in the chat if y'all can hear, man. All right, man. I'm watching this Atlanta game, man, and it just seems like to me, Green Bay is it rhythm is totally off. Jordan Love is and his wide receivers not seeing eye to eye right now. All right, here we go. Third and 10 for him. Three wide receivers to the left, one to the right. Man goes in motion. And there's a shotgun. Love takes off and runs, and he gets all the way up to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, and goes down at the 18-yard line inside of Atlanta territory. Jordan Love showing some wheels on that play because really Green Bay ain't got nothing going on with the wide receiver core. I mean, they're trying to do these screens, and Atlanta's got it all figured out, but a little improvision by Jordan Love takes off on him, showing a little wheels right there, and he was able to get upfield there and get a good gain on him. Even made a little shake and bake on one of their cornerbacks there. And yeah, that's pretty big by him. So he gets up the field. Let's see if Jordan Love can get him in the end zone here. He's in a shotgun, running back to his right. They had a wide receivers, three of them, and then he goes in motion from left to right to join. And now they blowing it dead. Look like that's the end of the quarter there. So 3-0 Atlanta on top of them with a field goal right now. Atlanta defense doing pretty good against Green Bay, but then again, Green Bay's offense is not all that. You can see they got a lot of young people there, and they're not in sync, they're not in rhythm, but they got some talent. I can't, you know, espouse them too bad. They still building up. They got some room to go after losing old man Aaron Rodgers there. So, all right, good. Everybody can hear me. Shout out to the fam, man. Thank y'all for being so patient, being so kind. All right, big ups to the fam. What y'all think about what's going on? ATL, not yeah. Yeah, and that's what we talk about when people have these lofty expectations for these squads. I have no allegiance to either one of these teams. We just basically doing a little scout work on both of these teams. We know Green Bay is more of the upcoming team that we'll deal with sooner than an Atlanta team that we'll see after the bye week, and then we'll get them twice after the bye week. Directly after that. So yeah, indeed, you got a young quarterback like Ritter had like what? How many games? Like 2 games worth of experience last year. That was last year. This year, he had a lot of college experience. But like I said, it's a big jump when you get to the NFL. The speed of the game is a lot different. And then often they'll try to lean on the running backs and get the play action going, give the quarterback a safety blanket like a good tight end, like they have Kyle Pitts there, big wide receivers where he don't have to be terribly accurate, where he can throw the ball within a vicinity and they got a huge catch radius. They can be able to pull it down. So not really much shaking on either side of the thing as we go into the second quarter of play. So we'll see how it all goes moving forward. Let me refresh my screen right there. All right, there you go. Actually, it's going into the second period of the game. 3-0. All right, big ups to the fam, man. Appreciate you. Kai, how you doing, sir? Says J Love got some wheels on him. Yes. That guy, remember he had to sit behind and wait behind old man Aaron Rodgers, and he did that for several years. And then now Green Bay say, you know what, let's save a little money and get this youth movement going on. So that's exactly what those people did. They went with the young quarterback. But Atlanta, like I said, you got young quarterbacks. You got to have some time to kind of build up to get them ready, to get them built up. So I can understand why the Saints would go after a veteran quarterback. It shortens the curve, gets you into where you need to be faster. So we the most experienced team in terms of that in the NFC South, and you seeing why. Right now, a lot of people rusty in these first couple of games. It's going to take at least about 3 or 4 games for them to get the rust off, and you start seeing what they're made of. All right, Green Bay in Atlanta territory, looking at the 19-yard line. Jordan Love in a shotgun, wide receivers to both sides formation. They go with the draw play to the running back. He gets ate up right at the line of scrimmage. I don't know if that's a gain of anything, but we seeing big Calais Campbell, who's 60 years old right there. He's in there and he makes a play to stop him. I don't think they got anything going on. 2nd and 10 there. Green Bay got that guy, the big running back Dylan, man. The guy runs with power, but when the power is nullified when you're east and west. You got to square up, go north to south, and he's a handful, man, of playing. So they got him in there. All right, then a lot of shotgun football by Green Bay. Another one, and there's the quick throw by Jordan Love to the tight end. and he gets about 7 yards on the pickup, finding number 88 with the quick throw, and that'll set up 3rd and 2 there. So he's trying to get the tight end involved. Like I said, safe is security blanket. Young quarterback, got to get him a decent tight end. Get the ball to the big tight end. That's what he did. They picked up 8 yards on that. It'll be 3rd and 10. All right. And current drive right now, according to the graphics, 8 plays, 65 yards right now. And Green Bay marching. Can they get in the end zone against this team? Jordan Love in the shotgun again. Running back to his right. Wide receivers to the right. One to the left. Man goes in motion to him from the right to the left. And the big running back was able to pick up the first down as well. Big Dylan cuts inside, picks up the first down. Get a little bit more than that. So to be first down for the Packers. No, they're saying it's short. They're saying it's short. Looked like he got there to me, but the people saying no, it's not. Yeah, and they lining up real quick. Carry up and snap the damn ball. And there goes Smith. He runs up on the field and call the timeout, That's the thing. He doing a lot of fussing and complaining that Arthur Smith guy run. He ran up on the field and called the timeout. He really didn't want to burn that timeout, but 4th and 1, they were trying to get LaFleur was trying to get that ball in there. He was trying to get it going, kind of get him hit up for a penalty there, and Smith smartly stops the play. So anyway, shout out to the fam, man, who was up in this thing, man. We got a lot of stuff shaking. What's up, Lynn? How you doing? All right, Jasper, how you doing, sir? Appreciate you. JT, much love. PM says they might be good. Bronze, how you doing, sir? Appreciate y'all for being in this thing. Brother Wallace. All right, Pops TG, much love. All right, let's and what are y'all thoughts? And I watched a little bit of Atlanta last week. What are you guys' thoughts on Atlanta thus far? Really, Green Bay is a team we need to be looking at right now. Green Bay got a lot to work on. They got some interesting pieces there, but they got a lot to work on. Still a young team at the bottom of the NFC, looking to build. And Jordan Love, that is look like they're gonna try to go for it on 4th and 1 here. And I ain't mad at them. You put your tight end package in there, give it to AJ Dillon, and tell him go give me that 1 yard. That's what you do. I would do that with AJ Dillon. I say, listen, look like they're not gonna do it. They're just gonna take the points. No, they got a challenge going on here, so they're gonna challenge the spot. Damn, this kind of dragging on. LaFleur kind of late in the game right here. That challenge should have been done. Like as we looked at it, looked like he got the first down. It was a bad spot. So, all right, Kai says, Calais Campbell 60. Yeah, he old as hell, but he out there still playing, man. He's a warrior. All right, brother Wallace, I'm rooting for Green Bay. Atlanta is still Atlanta. Yeah, Green Bay, man. You want them to, that's like what happened with what happened with Carolina. They lost to Atlanta. Not either one of those clubs. You would root against Atlanta right away, so you don't want Carolina to win. You would want Carolina to win if it's Atlanta. If it's Green Bay against Atlanta, you want Green Bay to win. If it's anybody against Atlanta, you will want whoever it is to win, and that's just how it goes. It's whoever it is, we want them to win over the Packers. No disrespect to my boy Lowe, but he got to understand that's how that's how they work. They suck. All right, PM 504 Doc said it's the second bad call I've seen against the Packers. Yeah, that man, that call where that spot, man, that was awful. That was a very awful spot right there because I seen AJ Dillon fall forward. Looked like he had the first down to me. So they taking a look at it. We'll see what they do. All right. So anyway, fam, 3-0 Atlanta up right now in the building. Offense not looking good. Defense doing their decent thing. We kind of realized and remember that's how Atlanta offense was going to go. They're going to run the ball. They got 2 Battleman Ram type running backs. They want to run the ball, operate the play action. Ritter acts as a game manager. And the defense is the type of team, they want the defense to play rough and tumble. They spent a lot of money on the defense, a lot of stuff. David Onyemata, Calais Campbell, Caden Ellis, was Bates was another guy they spent a ton of money on. So they spent over $100 million on the defense. They got Ryan Nielsen, the defensive coordinator, in there from the Saints. And a lot of people are saying Atlanta defense is much improved. And they got to be, and Bud Dupree was added there. So, I mean, they got a lot of stuff that they got to do for offensively speaking to get the success that they need. So, Yeah, AJ. They're showing that AJ Dillon slipped down, but he wasn't touched. It didn't matter if he slipped down or not. But once you see when the guy wrapped him up, looked like he's about 2 yards past or a yard past the first down because he slips down and then looked like right there his recover on the ground looked like he got the first down. So we're gonna see what they go with, but it should be. It looked like to me it's a first down, man. It looked just not me going against my be despising the Atlanta Falcons, but it looked like to me that he converted it. It looked like he got behind it. So yeah, I think it was a bad fix by them, but we'll see what they do. Anyway, big ups to the fam, man. We up in this thing doing a little scout work on both Green Bay. We got Green Bay coming up soon. So first down, okay. All right, Wallace says first down. All right, so they still looking at it, man. I mean, these people holding up the game, man. Just make the call already. Let's get it going, man. You know, because he recovered and leaped. I mean, damn. I mean, we got to go through a million replays. I mean, the guy recovered. He slipped down. He wasn't touched. He recovered and leaped past the first down marker. Now, come on, get the game on. Let's go. Let's go ahead on so they can get this touchdown on Atlanta. Atlanta come back on offense, throw an interception, give it back to Green Bay. Let's just get it over with. So, so they gave him the first down. Okay, cool. That was the right call. First down, Packers. Let's keep it going. AJ Dillon's a beast, man. They need to give him the ball more. Yeah, Maul says Falcons look like trash. Yeah, and Lowe was telling me that, man. You know, it's just one of those things, man. I hear you, brother. All right. It's a reason why they part time, right? You know. All right. Anyway, here we go. The Packers, man. They got two to the left, wide receivers. That is one wide receiver to right, center wide receiver in motion. The direct snap to him, not a direct snap, but he gets in the end zone, and it looked like the referee says it's a touchdown. Damn, he's sitting right there. He had to look to the guy behind him to get the touchdown, and the guy gets in. Jaden Reed, the wide receiver. He came or he kind of went into motion, and Jordan Love just tapped the ball to him in motion, and he just ended around it to the right side, ran right around the defense, used his speed to square up, get right in the end zone, and he was able to knock down the end zone pylon with the ball in the right hand to get the first down. Referee says the first down. So yes, indeed, missed tackle by AJ Terrell, supposed to be their best guy. He missed the tackle, could have got him 5 yards from getting there. Packers gets in the end zone right there. So shout out to the Pack, man, as they line up for the extra points. So the Packers doing a little trickeration, man, to get in the end zone on Atlanta's defense, and they go up 7-3 on Atlanta. We'll see if ATL can regroup on that thing. Now they got referees saying they're gonna take a look at it, but I would say he's inside, man. They're saying that's a touchdown. Don't try to take that away from him. All right, so 7-3 Pack, man, as we up there. So interesting, good little call there by LaFleur. And let's see if the Pack can keep the pressure on Atlanta, man. Let's see if they can keep the pressure on them. Let's see if they can keep the pressure on them. Terrell missed that tackle that could have saved the touchdown, you know. All right, yeah. All right, brother. Okay, brother 15 says refs are always confused. Why you don't believe what you see? All right, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, they try to create stuff at time. They overtalk that thing, man. But anyway, the positive is Green Bay is up 7-3 on Atlanta right now. Atlanta will get the ball back. We'll see exactly how they respond to this thing. Yeah. All right. So, it's gonna be cool to see, man, because like I said, we got Green Bay coming up after the matchup. We got them coming up after the matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Y'all know that we got to take care of the business there. We have to actually go up to Green Bay, and I actually prefer to go up to Green Bay, family, to be honest with you, at this time of the year because the weather's terrific, as opposed to when it gets later on in the year and you got to deal with all that kind of madness. So it's a very positive thing, man, to go up there like right now which will be right actually later on next week. There, we'll get up there. We'll go on and we'll visit up there, and it'll be nice weather. And as opposed to getting them people, and they down in December somewhere, and it's 4 feet of snow up there that we got to fight through. So when you look at the Saints' schedule for this upcoming year, to be quite honest with you, man, um, yeah, it's actually a pretty doable schedule in terms of even travel. Like if you take a look at what they got going on in terms of schedule, it's still a very positive thing, man. To be real with you, fam. We got a few things. We got the Green Bay matchup coming up. We got to go up there. Like I said, that's going to be a fair weather game. It's going to be good. We got Tampa Bay home in the dome. We go to New England in week 5. That should be good weather as well. Texans, they have a dome there. Jacksonville is going to be here. Indianapolis is a dome. Chi-Town is going to be here. We go to Minnesota. That's a dome. After the bye, we go to Atlanta. Well, you don't have to worry about that. Detroit, Carolina, and New York, all here in the Superdome. And then we travel to the Rams. LA, that's a dome up there. And like I said, from a weather perspective, man, none of this stuff, these games are going to be pretty favorable for us. So anyway, all right. Joe says KC's not looking. Yeah, I was looking at Kansas City. They're saying injuries are a part of it. And of course, like it's in the second week of the NFL season. I think usually and customarily, traditionally, you'll see some of these teams of rusty. And that's a part of not like playing during the preseason, like having full reps in the preseason as they kick the ball off. Atlanta returning from inside the end zone, and the returnment to get chopped down by Green Bay's unit. I think right around the 20-yard line, 15. We're gonna have to look at it. They had a weird angle on the camera. We'll see it just a moment. But anyway, like I was saying, man, I think yeah, it's part of the NFL. Like you're gonna be rusty. And it takes at least 2 to 3 weeks for teams to kind of get the rust off and get back to what they are and start playing. The better teams start finding out, and then the leagues normalize, and then the teams that are worth anything, the teams they kind of rise up through it. You see what I'm saying? All right, so that return was back to the 17-yard line, and there's a play action, and the ball batted down by Green Bay, and there's flags out, and looked like it might be holding on Atlanta. Whatever they was trying to do, that was just not a very good looking play. Ritter looks confused. The offensive line looks confused. And whatever that was, looked like it should be looked like it looked to me holding of some sort. And we'll see exactly what the play is. Okay, hands to the face by Atlanta. So that'll back them up half the distance to the goal, and they'll repeat the first down. But the man, not hands to the face. He is the man. Basically, it was face mask, bro. Dude, hands to the face is face mask. He grabbed the guy's face mask. I guess that's the only way they can stop anybody. All right, shotgun for Atlanta as they backed up, man. 2nd and 18 for them. They got a man goes in motion. They're gonna try to hand it off to the running back. He goes nowhere. He stopped 3 yards back of there. So it'll be 2nd and 21 now as Green Bay's defense gets in the play, stopping them 3 yards shy behind the line of scrimmage. Tampa Bay winning right now 10-7, man. So Tampa Bay doing their thing, surprising people. They won last week. They're trying to get a second victory against the Chicago Bears. I haven't really bought in with the Bears, man. I think the Bears they still have to show a lot. All right, Atlanta, once again in the shotgun. It is 2nd and 20. You got one wide receiver to the left, two to the right. And there's Desmond Ritter looking. He's going to try to run. He runs right on out of bounds, picks up a few yards, maybe about 3 or 4 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. They're still very long. It'll be third and a bunch. So, yeah, they still – and Atlanta, man, their offensive line just not doing a good job of protecting Ritter. Ritter just moves outside to the right and kind of extends the play and picks up some yards, but nothing downfield. 3rd and 15 for the Falcons now with Ritter in shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the right, one to the excuse me, one to the right, three to the left, and there's the throw upfield, and he found a target. How about that for Ritter making a good throw to Drake? And he gets a chunk of change, man. He gets up right around the 35-yard line, it looks like. No, that yeah, he finds Drake London there, man, and finds him in the, and I don't know why what was going on with Green Bay. Yeah, it was operating in the zone, and then and he got right in the middle of it and made the play. He settled right on in, leaped up, made the best throw in the world, but you got a big wide receiver. He catches the ball right at the 34-yard line of their own. So he's under center, look like he's gonna, hey, gonna toss it to Robinson. Robin dancing a little bit, but nice moves, gets up, and he gets to the 47-yard line, maybe the 46 of the Green Bay Packers. All right, Robinson doing a little dancing there. He better be worth something. He got on Michael Vick's jersey, so his number, wearing number 7. And they just toss it to the right. He dances a little bit, makes a couple of guys miss, gets upfield, running low and powerful, and he gets all the way to the Green Bay Packers territory, taken down to look like right around the 46-yard line, I want to say. Now they spread him out like a wide receiver there. Then he goes back into motion and gets right next to the left tackle, and he gets in the slot area there. And another motion play to the opposite side, and they're trying to do a little trickeration that Green Bay is not buying it. As a 7-on-7 violence happens right there, the Packers number 7 wraps up Robinson and brings him down. Whatever they was trying to do, it didn't work. Green Bay smelt it out. Second down, no gain. All right, Ritter 6 of 11 for 73 yards. He had that interception he threw. And the Packers, man, Packers is not scared of Atlanta. They playing pretty good, man, getting pressure on them and everything. All right, Desmond Ritter in the shotgun. He has Tyler Algieri behind him now. He got 2 wide receivers to the left. Man goes in motion. It's Pitts to the right side, lands up to the right tackle on his end. There's a snap. The shotgun. Tyler Algieri slips down, and the Packers gets him maybe about a yard or 2. He was able to get there, slip down, and then jump and kind of got back up and leaped forward for maybe 2 yards or so. Not much shaking there. They just gave him credit for 1 yard, 3rd and 9. So they're trying to they're trying to mix it in right now. And listen, and my thing is looking at Arthur Smith, I always seen Arthur Smith as a unimaginative play caller. You know, he's a offensive line guy. He just believes in running the ball and playing defense. And there's Robinson in motion from right to left out of the shotgun. And there come the pressure from Green Bay. They flush him out the pocket, chase him down, and Ritter is going to get pushed, and they should get a flag. The referee's no flag. He got pushed out of bounds there. 91 got away with one, but they could have flagged him up right there. And that was close. You don't have, if the quarterback going out of bounds, just leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. You know they try to protect the quarterback at all costs. Green Bay coming with the pressure, man. And then he flushes them out, and 91 pushes the quarterback down, and he was already out of bounds. Just leave him alone, bro. Just leave him alone, man. You lucky they ain't hit him with a flag on that one. 4th and 4 now. And it looked like the Pack called the timeout right there. You got to be smarter than that, bro. He got away with one because they could have flagged him up and gave Atlanta a new set of downs there. But anyway, it won't work. 4th and 4 Atlanta. And we'll see what they do. They feeling themselves right now. 7-3 is the score. Yeah, I know JT said they're not good. Yeah, I often seen Arthur Smith as I looked at him as a guy that's, not a very imaginative minded coach. I mean, he's like an offensive, what was he, a former lineman? I want to say his background is. His philosophies is like he's like a ground and pound running style type of coach with a tough defense, almost kind of reminiscent of the old Steelers defenses from years past, that or even of recent past, like the Baltimore Ravens, like power running game with tenacious blitz heavy defense. And that's his style of thinking. And, I don't know what Fontenot was thinking when I thought he might have picked up somebody a little bit more innovative, but it's all good, right? All right, shotgun for the Falcons. They going for it. Falcons going for it, man. They got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, running back next to Ritter in the shotgun to the left. Waiting on, there's a snap. Let's see what he do. The ball's out, and it's almost intercepted. He threw it right to the cornerback. And number 23, that's I don't know how much he making, but he could have been making a lot more money if he would have picked that ball off right there. He threw it right to him. And Ritter, and it just shows because the guy was just sitting right there. And Ritter just looks to him, looks in that direction, and just throws it there. And the cornerback was sitting right there. It was nothing. He didn't jump no route. The guy was sitting right there. And that should have been an interception right there, but it's a turnover on downs right there. So Atlanta not looking good. Ritter almost gave him a pick six. That he was going the other way if he had stick him on his gloves. He probably have stick him on his glove. Most of them guys can't catch worth the damn anyway. That's why they cornerbacks, not wide receivers. All right, Doc, what's up, fam? Says how you. I know how you missed that dude, man. They have to get it together, fam. Joe said it was a pick six. I know that guy was off to the races. You got to put some extra stickum. You got to order the gloves from. You got to get them from Amazon with the extra stickum on it because most of their stuff got stickum on it already. He just didn't have enough on it. The right glove had less of it than the left glove, which means he has to get the extra stuff where it's dripping off the gloves because that's the only way he gonna make a he gonna make a damn interception. All right, Wallace says Atlanta is not ready. Listen, what's up, Byron? Shout out to you, brother. Good to see you. Marcus says, "What up, fam?" Part of our schedule, we have we get AK-41 back right at the time. After I think 1, 2, 3 at the Bay game. Matter of fact, we get him back in 2 games. This stuff is going pretty fast. And then another thing is the Marcus May. NFL didn't end. It hadn't given out any word on Marcus May. Remember, Marcus May had some stuff that was going on too. And we thought the NFL would have given him his discipline. We haven't heard from him at all on that. So just be expecting that to be coming real soon from the league office. You know how they like to play games. And then next thing you know, oh yeah, Marcus on the game day, they did Deontay Harris Harty something similar. Remember, he was lining up playing. Then right at game day, he was already dressed out. Commissioner Goodell says, "Hey, oh yeah, by the way, Harty, Deontay Harris Harty, oh, he can't play the game. He's suspended for a game. Remember that? They do stuff like that, so just be looking out for that." But Desmond Ritter just looked right there. The guy ain't do anything special. He was sitting there the whole time, and Ritter has to do a better job than that. But see, that's where experience comes into play. And he's a pretty careful quarterback. He ain't had that many turnovers in college, but once again, that's college. All right, here go Jordan Love taking over from around the 40-yard line, play action, and he goes back to the running back Dillon, and he's dragged down by Caden Ellis, and he gets about 8 yards on the play there. So it'll be 2nd and 2 there for Green Bay as they're advancing. This is positive for Green Bay right now. We know that the Green Bay Packers are a young team with a lot of young pieces. They got a young quarterback. They got a young, running back that's good. Their wide receivers like Romeo Dubs is a good player. And they're a young team trying to build again. For them to be in this game right now and almost keeping Atlanta, who's supposed to have all this stuff going for them, is positive. Jordan Love under center, running back Dillon behind him. Atlanta showing like they're gonna send the blitz at him. Left wide receiver goes in motion from left to right. Dillon runs right up the center of the Falcons defense and gets into the Atlanta territory with a nice run. And just good. Like I said, AJ Dillon, north-south running, very difficult guy to bring down. Has a lot of power in his lower legs, and he's a handful. And they recognizing that. Good for Dillon recognizing they use the power running AJ Dillon, who also can catch the ball out the backfield too. So they kind of rely on him. They hurry up and get to the huddle. Here it is right here. They send a man in motion. He goes back to where he came from, left to right, right to left, and then they hand it off to Dillon. Squares up, powers through, and gets about 5 or 6 yards again against Atlanta. So they punch in Atlanta right up the center of the offensive line there. So they're doing a pretty damn good job right now, moving the ball, using the pass and run. Jordan Love showing that he got some wheels. And like I said, man, you have an issue, and then you cannot disrespect their coach, LaFleur. He has a pretty damn good offensive mind too. As you can see, he has these different plays going for them with the end around and all this other stuff, kind of throwing that at them early on. And there's a snap right there, ball out, and he finds the wide receiver number 13 in the center of the field for another first down for Green Bay. 1st and 10, Jordan Love moving the ball. We got 6:38 and counting down on the clock in Green Bay, doing their job. Atlanta reeling in this thing. So yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Not bad by young Jordan Love and the rest of that Green Bay Packer team, man. They moving, they doing their thing. The Packers could be facing the Saints next week, man. 2-0, man. And we really we putting on the cheese heads today, man. We're gonna take them off after the game, but we got them on today. All right, there, Jordan Love in the shotgun from Atlanta's 30. There's another same play. And he goes right inside. Actually, I thought the reverse went to the wide receiver. They fooled him. They went to the running back on that play, and he got a good chunk of change, about 7 yards right up the center of the defensive line, Wilson, the running back. So it brings up 2nd and 3. Because it looked like to me, they hit him with the end around that got him the touchdown. It was the same play, but this time they gave it to the running back that went right directly. That's good call by LaFleur on the play. 2nd and 3. All right, good long drives by Green Bay wearing that Atlanta defense down. All right, here we go. They line up with Jordan Love in the shotgun. There's the snap, ball out fast to his wide receiver to the left side of the field. He gets to the 19-yard line and the first down. So number 81, the big tight end, grabs the ball, gets Green Bay, and keeps the clock moving, keeps the sticks moving, and Green Bay gets a new set of downs. So Jordan Love, I like the play calling that LaFleur is doing with Jordan Love, man. He's real confident in there, throwing the ball, getting it out of his hand quick. A lot of plays with him not under center. Notice a lot of these plays has Jordan Love in a shotgun so he can see the field better. Man in motion from right to left. He got 2 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, running back next to him, and then they reverse the wide receiver from left to right where he came from. Hand the ball off to the number 33, the number 31 runs to the right side, picks up about 4 or 5 yards on the play. So they're mixing it up pretty good right here on the Atlanta Falcons. Got them reeling a bit while eating the clock up for them. This is a long drive for them, and as long as you keep them guys out there, man, Atlanta's going to be looking. They're looking kind of looking a little creaky and shaky out there, man. Yeah, Dylan's a beast, man. We got to watch out for him when we play him. Jordan Love under center. You got a power wide formation out there, and it's full. And let's see does he see the play clock clicking down? He does. He tossed the ball to the wide receiver, and he barely gets past the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. I mean, excuse me, the running back, number 27, I want to say, picks up maybe a yard there. Yeah, they're showing the graphic on screen now. Green Bay's offense is the 2nd youngest in the NFL, and Atlanta's defense is the 4th oldest. And majority of that is Calais Campbell, because he every bit of 85 years old out there, but he doing a damn good job. Go Calais. All right, so 3rd and 6, Green Bay, man. It's a long drive. Let's see if they can get some points out of this thing. And Jordan Love looking. You got wide receivers, 3 of them to the right, 2 to the left. And he takes a shot at the end zone and knocked away by A.J. Terrell. There was almost a touchdown there, but Terrell does a good job of knocking the ball away. Maybe if he could have put it a little bit toward the outside, not the inside, between him and where the wide receiver was, it might have been a different thing. But regardless or not, they'll end up kicking a field goal. So that's how it goes. Yeah, and A.J. Terrell just seeing it and dropping in his hand and just made a good play, just smacked it right on out of his hand. So good play by Terrell. Maybe threw it toward the outside, kind of fitted the ball in between the wide receiver and the out of bounds line, perhaps. Been a difficult throw for him as they kick a 33-yard field goal and put it 10-3 right now. So Green Bay's defense, so a promising drive. We'll rather see them get points on it. A.J. Terrell did a good job of knocking the ball out of his hand, because that was a touchdown if he could have reeled it in. So we looking on the back end to see if Atlanta, what their offense will look like coming into the next drive here. They got about 3 minutes left to go. A lot of clock ate up by that last play by Green Bay, man. They ate up a lot of time on that drive. A lot of time was eaten up there. A lot of time. The last, what was that? A 10-play drive for 44 yards. What 5:45 was the time of possession. They ate up almost 6 minutes of the clock going down there, kicking getting the field goal. Now they could have If they did the touchdown, that would hurt a little bit more. But Atlanta has an opportunity to get in this thing. So 10 points scored by Green Bay in the second quarter, and we still got a lot of football left to play. All right. Either one of them, bro. Yeah, Calais Campbell, man. I'm picking at him, brother. Calais is man, he's when they signed him, I was like, what why are they signing Calais Campbell? But he still got a lot of football left in him, man. And you gotta block that guy. That guy's a behemoth, man. He's still good. Even though he's as old as he is, but no, he's 37, man. So yeah, he's been around for a long time. But you remember, Calais is 6'8", man. He's 6'8", about 300 pounds. The fact that they still got him penciled in as a defensive end is crazy, because you expect a guy as big as Calais Campbell to play interior. But the fact that he's a 37-year-old spry defensive end with a lot of years on him, NFL years on him, but he's still good enough to play that end position. 6'8", man, big guy. All right. So anyway, shout out to the fan. Wallace says Atlanta run defense is trash. Green Bay is doing a good job of keeping these people discombobulated. We know they got talent there. We know Calais Campbell, even though he's 37, he's still a good player. He still can help you. We know David Onyemata does better. When you have a guy like a Calais Campbell next to him, Grady Jarrett is a very decent, beyond decent defensive tackle, to keep it real with you. They've added a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball. They improved because they were awful last year. Their defense stunk last year. That's why they put all that money in it, bringing in Bud Dupree and Caden Ellis, and don't forget Ryan Nilsson, our old defensive co-coordinator, is over there, running their defense as well. But remember, the strength of Atlanta's team this year was supposed to be the defense, because they're really relying on a lot of young people, offensively speaking, and you don't really want to do that. Because you got Bijan Robinson, you have Tyler Algieri, you have Ritter, you have Drake London, you have Kyle Pitts. These are a lot of young players. So as a team, you kind of relying on that veteran defense to kind of get you through some of these games by running the football. So, they have to figure it out, man. But Robinson is a handful, man. He was able to break multiple tackles and do things like that. And I mean, he gets low, and like they're showing footage right him against Green Bay, getting low and making cuts. And, he reminds me of his running style. Who does he remind you of? Because he kind of runs. This is similar, even though he's more dynamic. He reminds me of Freeman's running style. Remember Freeman they used to have? Devontae Freeman. He kind of reminds me of his running style, but he's a lot more dynamic. And there's the play where they threw the ball, right up the line of scrimmage. The cornerback missed the tackle, and the player was able to get about 5 or 6 yards on the play there. So, yeah, you look at what Robinson is, man. You expect him. He kind of looks to me like a Freeman, like a more dynamic Freeman, because that's how Freeman used to run when he was really good. He'd get really low behind his pads. He'll shift and make moves on the fly. Freeman was a hell of a running back, man. I got to give him that much. All right, there's Robinson in the game there behind Desmond Ritter. So obviously this is going to be a running play. 2 wide receivers to the right. He got 1 to the left in the formation. Hands the ball to Robinson. He goes toward the left, and he gets the first down, maybe a gain of 7, maybe 8 yards on it. So they pick up the first down right there as they get into Green Bay territory. Yeah, he's a handful, man. And then he's tough to tackle. He runs with power. Excuse me, they're still in their own territory. They're not there, but they're at their own 39-yard line. So and there's a timeout call, or no, it's a 2-minute warning just hit. So they'll go into the 2-minute warning commercial break. 10-3, Green Bay up. 2-minute warning before that. Atlanta trying to make a move and put something together there. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he the guy is phenomenal. We got to watch out for him when we line up. We got to kind of put him down and take care of him. All right, Prince says Ritter looks horrible indeed. The game moving way too fast for Ritter. That's why they're trying to rely on that rushing attack right now. You got to use that running attack to kind of neutralize things. So it is. TJ shout out says Falcons copy everything the Saints do. They can't even come up with their own handshake. Well, you got to remember, bro. Some of them players that's over there come for the Saints. It's a lot of, and even our Atlanta Falcon brethren and sisterin, they don't want to acknowledge that. You know, it's like they're very delusional when it comes down to the fact that you're taking talent, and when it's not washed up talent. You know, we got guys that's going over there from New Orleans that are impactful players. Caden Ellis is a good linebacker. David Onyemata still has a lot of good years in him. You know, Ryan Nielsen is a very good defensive coordinator. So you're not getting washed up has-beens that come over there to be reserves. Now you're getting starters or guys that improve what you had last year. These guys are improvers. They improve upon what you got. So whatever success that you get is because you taken from your rival. They don't want to look at that and say, you know what, that's true. We are getting a few things from the Saints. They will say, no, 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 that's not true. They came here, in their mind, there is no Saints influence. Even though the dude that's running a team was trained by the Saints organization, there is no Saint influence. It's just outright delusion. So whatever success that you get, the guy that's making the decisions, that picked the head coach, and has the blueprint for the team is a Saints man. He was trained with the Saints 4 years. 4 years. So of course you would be liable to the Saints for any success that you get from that point forward. Of course you would. Only a raven lunatic would think opposite of that. Only a delusional raven lunatic would think opposite of that. And that's what it is. Okay, so there it is. All right, so all right, Boo said the Saints is the greatest team in NFL history. That we talking, baby. What's up, bro? He said Rilla looks riddled. Yeah, you know what? That's a good one, bro. He looks kind of confused as they give it to Robinson, and he picks up about 13 yards the hard way, man. That dude's dynamic, man. You look at how he runs, very dynamic running back, and he's out there and he just cuts right on toward the left side of the tackle. They cut off, then he gets right in there. They find a lane for him, and he got right in between there and went out of bounds. So a good run by the running back Bijan Robinson on that last play to get inside Green Bay Packer territory. And there's a quick throw by Ritter to the right side to find his wide receiver number 18. He makes the grab there. And they have to operate in that no huddle offense, that 2-minute offense. They're trying to get down there and do more than a field goal. Ritter in the shotgun, wide receivers on both sides of formation. He gives it to the running back Robinson. He kind of falls forward for a gain of 3 or 4 yards. And right now, like I said, Atlanta got 2 timeouts left, and the clock is still ticking. They got 2 timeouts, and the clock is still ticking. Bijan Robinson, 56 rushing yards right now. There's a snap. Packers coming. All right, and there's Robinson off to the right side. Green Bay grabs him and drags down Kyle Pitts. He gets a few yards there. It's not a first down, but the clock is still ticking. And Atlanta, you got 2 timeouts. You might want to use them. And here goes Ritter underneath, and he hands the ball off to Bijan Robinson. The Packers get him for a gain of maybe 2 or 3 yards. Not much, shaking off to the left side. It looked like they playing for the field goal here. Falcons playing for the field goal. 3rd and 1 now with 40 seconds and ticking down. You got 2 timeouts here. I don't understand the philosophy. And they're going to try to get him to get the first down, and he's close. Look like they're going to give it to him. On the QB sneak, they're going to get a new set of downs, and the referee runs from the sideline, or the ref runs, and he's holding it up saying that he got it. So 29 seconds remaining. I guess they'll burn the timeout there. But look like they're playing for the field goal. We know that Mr. Automatic is Young Ho Koo. That dude is automatic as it gets. But the referee saying that, you know, I don't see how he was that far past the line there, but they're going to look like they're going to give him the first down. You got 30 seconds remaining, and Arthur Smith sitting up there. Arthur Smith does he call the plays for Atlanta? Y'all let me know. It looked like he calling the plays there. Arthur Smith is calling the plays here, man. You know, he got one of them Count Blinkler mustaches going on right there. You know, he got one of them Count Blinkler mustaches. All right, so there's Ritter. And no, it's a 4th and 1. They're going to throw it to the running back, and he's running, use a stiff arm, and he gets all the way down to the 11-yard line. That guy's dynamic, man. Bijan Robinson, man, he's dynamic. Every run is like he shot out a cannon or something, man. like he shot out of a cannon. And he runs off to the right side behind blockers. They're doing a real good job of getting it. And then he uses a little light stiff arm to get 59 down. Yeah, that guy's dynamic, man. All right, so 25 seconds remaining. Atlanta gets down inside of the red zone. Can they get the score? That's what it comes down to. And Ritter is in the shotgun, man in motion from left to right. There's the snap. It's a play action. Ritter throws, and it's caught. And he gets right to, and it's Smith. I think he's the tight end. He gets right inside the 5-yard line, maybe to the 3. And they got 14 seconds remaining. And there's going to, it look like, is that a timeout? Atlanta's going to use another timeout. And Smith, whoever he is, he's yelling at the sideline saying, let's go. I guess they wanted to keep going. They had the rhythm going. And he wanted to keep it going. So yeah, the guy made a really good catch right there. Number 28 flipped him up. And he landed pretty ugly, but he gets all the way down to like the 2 or 3 yard line there. So they feeling themselves right now. Atlanta trying to get in the end zone. What's up, Jay Sticks? How you doing, sir? Appreciate you. All right, yeah. Doc says loans they keep Carr upright. God, we should be good. Best, yeah. All right. Yeah, Cameron. We know that the Bucks is doing their thing right now. We're gonna kind of look at some of these scores once we go into half, which is not very far with 16 seconds here. All right, so we'll see what they do. They got 3 wide receivers to the right of the formation, the tight end, and it looked like Green Bay uses one of their timeouts to get the proper defense in there. So another timeout right there, trying to figure out what they got going on there. Yeah, so we're gonna take a look at some of these scores, man, at halftime and see exactly what's going on with this squad, man. But yeah, it's some interesting scores going on right now. The Buffalo Bills trying to get back to what they was doing in this game. You know, the Lions handling business early on right now. The Chargers doing their thing. We're gonna cover some of these scores at half. The Colts handling business against the Texans in this thing as well. So shout out to the fam. All right. So yeah, Atlanta, there they go. There they go. Atlanta gets the touchdown there, man. They're gonna settle up, man. They're gonna settle up with the touchdown score out of break. Green Bay had opportunity to stop them, man, but couldn't damn do it. As Ritter does his thing and they find him. So yeah, that Green Bay defense. And Ritter, he scrambled to the left and just found the guy, yeah, and they got it. So yeah, Drake London. And like I said, they got big wide receivers, and they're like Drake London, he gets the score. Kyle Pitts, those are big guys. And Zay Alexander, I think he was Zaire Alexander, however you want to say his name. He the one that got burnt on the play, but it was a good throw inside. London used his body to kind of shield the ball, and Ritter got his helmet off, talking about let's go. He just don't look right doing that, brother. Just do the politician thing, just walk off, And Atlanta finally gets the score on the board to tie the game up, man. 10, look like, yeah, he missed the extra point. You got to be kidding. I said the man was Mr. Automatic, and he misses the extra point. Yeah, he missed the extra point, man. That's so Atlanta. And he misses the extra point. Yeah, Drake London pushed off, man. The referee missed it. I seen it on the replay there. He pushed off, and referee missed it. Young Ho Koo, man, Mr. Automatic he missed it bad. So y'all seen that? The kick? He missed that kick very bad, man. What the hell happened? Damn, it didn't even look right. It looked awful, man. It just looked terrible. Young Hoku don't do stuff like that, man. I don't know what's going on, man, but that was awful, man. So they trailed 10-9, man. They did a good thing scoring, but then they can't get the extra point, man. But that'd probably be the only thing he missed for the rest of the year, knowing how good that dude is. All right, so we got about 12 seconds remaining in the game. I think they'll probably just, get to halftime, man. This is a good thing for Green Bay. They're feeling pretty good, leading 10-9 in the game. I think they'll settle for that, man. They'll take that right now. All right, Kai says Kendre and Binyati Williams got to get their running game going. And hell, throw Taysom in there. He can get a couple of snaps at running back. Yes, indeed, man. I'm not concerned. I think the running game will do improve, bro. I think they'll do better this upcoming game. No disrespect to Carolina, but to be honest with you, I think what happened is they just set on it and they'll go right into halftime, 10-9. I think they'll be all right. Lady T says, I'm so surprised. Yeah, he's usually automatic, man, but don't worry, that'll be the last kick that he missed for the entire year. That dude is automatic. Yeah, he missed the kick, man. That guy is automatic. He's excellent. All right, Paul says, "Hey, cool. Look like he missed the kick on purpose for real. It just the way he led into it and hit it. It didn't have any rotation. It just instead of most of the kicks the ball spins upward at it'll stay straight up and spin upward at an upward angle. That ball he kicked it and it spiraled like a helicopter's blades, and it like an ugly wound duck, and it went all the way, had no accuracy or nothing, and it went to the left. So yeah, that was awful, man. So not Young Hoku, man. Seeing that dude kick, he's always been the model of consistency, but everybody misses one every now and again, right? All right. So anyway, fam, let's right now. That's what it looks like for Atlanta right now. They kind of luckily they still in this thing the way they played in the first half. They might be a gutted through type thing, but let's look at some of these scores at halftime, if you please. Right now, we know Packers up on top the Falcons right now. At halftime, the Raiders trailing the Bills 21-10 right now. So Buffalo got it handed to them by the Jets in that game with the last week, and they looked awful this time around. You see the Bills performing a lot better. The Ravens leading the Bengals right now 13-10. Lamar Jackson with 141 yards of passing, no touchdowns right now from his way. He has 6 carries, scrambles for 29 yards on Joey B in the squad. 13-10 Ravens. The Lions are beating the Seattle Sea Chickens right now. You know the Sea Chickens 14-7. Jared Goff with 2 touchdowns in the game, handling his business. Chargers are beating the Titans 14-10. With Herbert, Josh doing his thing. 116 for yards is what he threw for 1 touchdown, and Derrick Henry 9 carries, 45 yards, 1 touchdown. Remember, Derrick Henry had like 45 yards, 40 something odd yards rushing against the Saints in one. What was it? By halftime last week, and they just went away from it. So Justin Herbert. I'm sorry, Justin Herbert doing his thing there. They leading them by 4. The Buccaneers are beating the Bears 13-10 right now. Baker Mayfield 202 yards right there. White, the running back, 10 carries for 44 yards and a score, keeping the Bucks ahead. Bucks is a surprise team right now. Brother James is happy. And of course, you see what the Chiefs doing at halftime. Patrick Mahomes boys 1 touchdown and a pick, 7-6 against the Jags. And remember, the Jags are not a pushover team no more. They're actually a pretty decent team. The Colts at half just blasting the Texans 28-10 right now with Gardner Minshew at the quarterback position right now. So there you go. He stepped in there for AR. And of course, you see the later games right there that'll be coming on here later on. But anyway, that's what we got going on early on in the matchup between those two teams as we keep it bucking and shaking. So what do y'all think about these two teams right now? Or any one of these teams ready for the black and gold? What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all let me know. All right. Nola FSU says, go Packers, beat the Dirty Birds. Yeah, we all got our cheese heads on today for at least one game, All right, Paul says, Q, I'm looking for the Jags to beat Kansas City. A lot of people want to see the Jags beat KC. A lot of people kind of ranking down on Kansas City right now. It's only 2 weeks in the NFL. It's season right now, and if that does happen, them people gonna bounce back. You better believe it. They just, they got a lot of positive stuff going on with them. Usually that's how it is early on in the season. You'll get some guys, some teams who are not really who they are. They'll get they'll jive, and then them really good teams start picking it up and start making things happen, into the season. So we'll have some surprises, and then things are normalized, and then you'll see some of the teams we expect to see started inserting dominance. So yeah, it's still early on in this thing. All right, what's up? Kim says, Lord, the Bears. Every year, Kim, every year it's the same thing with them blasted Bears. Every year we got to hear how good Justin Fields is and how the Bears are ready to take a leap. And listen, it's still just 2 weeks in, and a lot of teams are looking dusty and rusty right now. It's just what it is because of not having the preseason stuff going on. But it is what it is. But every year, them Bears, it's always something about them Bears. Oh, watch out for the Bears, and they do the same thing. All right, Trent says, so anything Dennis Allen fault today. I don't know what is. I don't know. Trent is. What are you with Dennis Allen? Are you his a lawyer? Are you his protector? You don't need a protector, bro. You can just chill out with the Dennis Allen stuff. We ain't even playing today. All right. Poppy 504 says this ain't ready yet. Yeah, they ain't ready yet. They're all right. And then Mister, y'all ain't ready yet. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He ain't ready yet. But yeah, these two teams right now, like we're saying right now, it's just the customary stuff that we have to go through. Trent says, "What's up, Trent 504?" Wu says, "Just Justin Fields is terrible. They should have kept the first pick and drafted Bryce." Yeah, they were thinking about doing that. All that stuff they were saying they was going to trade him. Then something happened where they decided not to trade him. They brought DJ Moore, gave him a wide receiver. They got him all these other guys. So I don't know, man. No, I just laugh at you blaming him for everything. Okay, see, okay, blaming for him for what? Please, what are we blaming him for? What did I blame him for? You really gonna do this right now with 2 weeks in to the season? What am I blaming Dennis Allen for? Go ahead, put in the section, Trent, because you like to troll, man. You got big ears and green skin. So go ahead and do your thing. All right, Paul said, "Hey Q, don't be surprised if the Bears and Giants 1-3 by week number 5." Both the Bears and the Giants. Giants played well last year. They shocked a lot of people. I don't know, man. We'll see. The Bears, I don't have any confidence in the Bears. I really don't, man. I just think that I don't know what's going on with them, whether they got the good coach or not. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Bears just one of those teams you got to just I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Baltimore? Says patiently wait for AK. Yeah, we got a couple of weeks to go, fam. Tomorrow and then the next week, and then we'll get them back in 2 short weeks, man. We'll have AK-41 back out there doing this thing. Nola says, I hope Foskey pans out. Me too, bro. I think Foskey the Snowman's gonna be all right, bro. He's kind of a late bloomer. He doing this thing. We'll see how it goes this year. All right, the blame game never stopped last year. He said, I don't have to detail it for you. The blame game never stopped. Dennis Allen ain't won shit, man. Dennis Allen, what is his record? What has he won? Tell me what he won. You don't have anything to fight, but you don't have any facts on your side, bro. You're just trolling. You're just a troll, man. You're just a troll, bro. You're not you. What has he won? He won one game this year. He hadn't won anything. It takes a full season of accomplishment to do anything. You hadn't done anything. Span out your vision to the whole year. That's what you do. And then at the end of the year, so hold all of your garbage trolling until at the end of the year, then say, hey, Q, what do you think of this now? That's what you do. You don't troll week to week. That shows that you're short-sighted. He won last week. We barely won last week, and you sit up here trolling with Dennis Allen's fault. Dennis Allen's fault. Dennis Allen's fault. Dennis Allen ain't do nothing last year, man. He failed. He took the team back several games. They were 7-10. Worst record since the Katrina year. So you trolling week to week shows you short-sighted, man. Troll me at the end of the year. That's what you do. That would do me a favor and troll my ass at the end of the year. And then I graciously accept your trolling because I want them to succeed. But we don't kiss ass here. If you do something wrong, we're going to pinpoint you and call you out. I'm not some of these other people that just be blindly doing all this other stuff. That's why the great Saint Think Tank is what it is. You must really don't know who I am, Playboy. Troll me at the end of the year, please. Yeah, injuries. Man, shut up with them injuries, man. Everybody got injuries, man. Everybody deal with injuries, man. You must have never played football before, bro. Troll me at the end of the year. Do me a favor, Trent. Troll my ass at the end of the year. Do me that. All right. He says, is it time? Not yet, bro. Not yet. I'll just have to deal with Trent talking about injuries. Man, that's the reason why we lost. You see, it was injuries. Injuries, not the fact that Jameis Winston, the call that he made when Jameis was wealthy, he didn't make that call. Oh no, he couldn't do that. Man, shut up. Shut up with that, man. Yeah, troll. Oh, injuries, man. Everybody got injuries. You still got to figure out a way to win the game, man. That's how it goes, man. We don't allow for no injuries over here. Everybody dealing with injuries. It don't matter, man. Miss me with the injury stuff. And like I said, troll me at the end of the year, please. Dennis Allen fault. You damn right. If he loses, it's gonna be his fault. Who else's fault is gonna be my fault for pointing out that he was losing? Man, where these people come from, people? Seriously. All right. All right. All right, man. The dude don't know no football, man. All right, so Country Rail, shout out to you, fam. Paul says, Q, I'm sorry, I just don't like Dennis Allen. Now, Dennis Allen is fine if you know how to use Dennis Allen. You can't, he's not. People are crazy, man. Look, can I just say that? People are crazy, they short-sighted, they're out of their minds. They go week to week, and I'm telling you, that's very short-sighted to do. You got teams right now that's winning games in this week and week 2 and week 3, but y'all do realize that once the better teams figure it out, they're gonna take possession where they belong. Like it's a reason why some of these teams we constantly keep talking about them. Like at the end of the year, you see a Kansas City or some of the more established teams year after year be where they are because of what they do and who they are. They got some of the best coaches. They've been through it. They got some of the best talent. And it's just all a matter of time before they put it together and then they'll take where they rightfully belong. We see this every year. Like teams that we're surprised they win, and then by week 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they right where they're supposed to be at the bottom of the division. And the team that we thought was the team that was struggling, which was the good team, found their sea legs, and then they were able to move on and start getting more victories or whatnot. Every year, it's fun to watch, but it's still, it's based on per week. Some of these teams, we know who the team's going to be. We know Kansas City and the Cincinnati's. We know they're going to gain their legs and be a playoff team down the line. Nobody's going to pick against Kansas City not making the playoffs or Cincinnati not making the playoffs or a Philadelphia not making the playoffs or, Detroit. We know Detroit was ready because of the energy and the things that they were doing, how they planned. That, we know that they were ready to make a jump. You could see this stuff happens. We're not going to say Dallas is not going to make the playoffs, even though we don't like Dallas. They're not going to say that about the Niners. With certain teams, they're going to figure it out and they're going to be there when it counts. And we see a couple of these teams. We'll see. All right. So anyway, Kim says, brand new year. Judge D at the right, man. Let's just stop trolling. What's the Hobgoblin? Stop trolling, bro. Chill out. This is an Atlanta Falcons thing, dude. We're not playing troll me at the end of the year, Hobgoblin. Do that for me. Byron, shout out to you, fam. All right, Trent, I'm about to knock you off of here, dude, because you showing lack of intelligence, bro. He said all you do is spew the next man up junk. Man, you crazy, dude. This got to be a kid. This got to be a kid. How old are you, bro? I'm not thinking you like a man or something. How old are you, bro? How old are you? All right, so Trent about to get his top taken off, bro, because you kind of saying a lot of kind of foolish, out of the way stuff. You about to get your top taken off, Trent. You need to chill. Like I said, troll me next week, or I'm about to take your top off, and or one of my sharpshooters will, bro. So I'm just giving you fair warning, bro. It's giving you fair warning because none of this you saying making no sense, bro. Football injuries are part of the game. They take the job because of that. No, none of these coaches is going to stand up there and say injuries is why we failed. They're not going to do that. Usually it's the PR departments on the back end that uses excuses, the injury excuse at the end of the year to sell the tickets for the upcoming season. But football people know you're not supposed to use injuries as an excuse because they're all dealing with it. So anyway, no, because it's not word reading, bro. It's not. I'm not going to read the rest of it because you're not making sense. Iceman says Allen is honestly a joke. Oh, see, now that a lot of the family members don't like him, and they well within their rights to feel the way they are because you got to show something, bro. You got to show something. Now, you can have faith in somebody, but, faith without works is dead, baby. You got to show something, and it takes an entire full season, a completed season, to see how far we can get. I'm hoping that we have a deep run. That's all I want to do. Anyway, all right. What's up, Rocket? Shout out to you, T. Roy. Shout out to your family. Here go Atlanta with the ball. Ritter gets it, and it's a drop pass as he try to find one of his wide receivers. Man, it's there. It is. All right. Vobin says, eyes on the target, Big Q. I'm ready to snipe. Oh, Trent, come, bro, chill. If football is the next man up, explain the big contract, so many. So what's the? I don't have. I explain that with one thing: depth charts. Why do you have depth charts? Why do you have depth charts in practice squads? Contract, you can have paying every last one of your skilled players top notch money. If they get hurt, man got to play. That's what the depth chart for. You move the next guy in. He might not be making a quarter or a fraction of the price. Guys gotta step up. It makes no deal. Next man gotta step up. All right, here go Ritter scrambling to his right pocket, breaks down, and he throws the ball upfield. Terrible throw. And he just threw it away to bring up 2nd and 15 on. Yeah, Atlanta not looking really good, man. They're not looking really good. Atlanta's not looking good. But yes, the concept of depth charts. You can't pay all of the play. You pay some of your more uh, talented players. You pay them the money to be here. But if they get hurt, the guy that's making a quarter of that guy's contract has to step in there and he has to produce. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then that's the thing. Winning as a team is a part of it as well. All right, so here we go. Falcons at the 20-yard line, 3 wide receivers to the right. You got 2 to the left, and Ritter stands in there and throws the ball behind the wide receiver. He was receiving pressure, and it is an incompletion, and it'll be 3rd and 15. So he was trying to throw to Hollins, the former Raider wide receiver, and it didn't work. He had pressure on him, and he looked like he threw it right behind Hollins. No, no, no. Actually, he didn't throw it behind him. Hollins, Hollins, it hit him all upside his head, man. So I don't know how he wasn't ready for that ball. That was on Hollins, man, because he got the ball out. Hollins just let it hit him upside the head, man. All right, so 3 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and a shotgun, man. All right, and there's a snap, pressure coming. He steps up, throws the ball. Oh, and that should have been an interception, man. I mean, these Green Bay Packer dudes, I hope they do that for us next year, drop the ball as much as them interceptions. Because they had 2 interceptions. These guys can't catch interceptions, man. And Ritter is putting it right on them. And Ritter looked and he just threw the ball right to him. He just threw the ball. Ritter just threw the ball right at the guy, and it hit the guy, hit the fool right in his face. And he worse than the Mac Hollins dude. He hit him right in his face, and he couldn't bring the interception down. So I was like, yeah, we need more of the dropsies like that when we play them. Hopefully, we won't need it. 4th and 15 on the punt. And there's the return. No, you're going to stop at the 35-yard line at the Green Bay Packers. So there you go. All right. All right. All right. So let's keep it going. DJ says, dude has no hands. Yes, indeed. It says, my second, please don't. Please do that against Ritter. Yeah, that's drop number 2, Rob. But yeah, they ain't trying to win the game, brother. Yeah, Desmond Ritter, man, they got the stat on there. 12 of 21 right now. I don't know what he's looking at, but the dude is not. He just throwing the ball right at the defenders. It just Green Bay's defenders are not. They gave it back to him. He had 2 should have been interceptions in this game on Ritter right now, and unfortunately. All right, so here Green Bay lined up from their own 35-yard line. The toss to the right side to the running back, and Dillon gets maybe about 2 or 3 yards on the game right there. So the Packers trying to get the running game attack, set up the play action so they can get downfield against the Falcons defense. 10-9 is the score. We'll see what happened here. Paul says Q Ritter and Love struggle for real. Yeah, well, Ritter looks he looks a lot off, man. Like in this game, he's looking not looking guys off, throwing the ball right at defenders. It's crazy, man. Shotgun for Love. There's a snap right there. Looking ball out to the left side of the field to the wide receiver, and he gets close to the first down. Looked like he got the first down, number 83. We'll see. Yeah. So they have some, and they're showing the injuries there with Aaron Jones, their top guy, out with a hamstring, and their top end is out. Christian Watson, the big wide receiver that they had, he's out. But yeah, 7 of 12 for 69 yards and one touchdown. Yeah, this a young quarterback game between both of these guys. But Jordan Love been in the game a little longer than Desmond has, so you expect him to have a little bit more, a little further along. So they hand the ball off to Dillon. About not much of shaking on that run. Maybe 1 yard as he ran right into big Calais Campbell. And you ain't going nowhere if you running into Calais Campbell. I don't care how big you is. You running up against a stone wall there, man. 1 yard gain. All right. Quaveda says Ritter looks pitiful. Shout out to you. Vibin says Big Q, the division is ours. Yeah, he said, okay, I got you, fam. I got you, fam. I appreciate you. All right. All right. So here go the shotgun for Desmond Ritter from the Packers' own 44-yard line. And that's a play action play. He got time. He's going to throw it to the right side of the field to the wide receiver, number 87. And he makes the grab there at look like at the 37-yard line look of Atlanta. Romeo Dubs makes the play. So he had some time, man, that Green Bay Packers had, they had a lot of time on that run for him to make the throw off to the right side. So the Packer line did a good job keeping Atlanta off of him. And boy, he was able to find it. And AJ Terrell was like 5 yards behind him on the play. All right, so they're in Atlanta territory now at the 38-yard line, I want to say. As Jordan Love's on the center, he turns and play actions it to the left. Look like he's going to take a shot. He got time. He just checks it down to his tight end, and not much shaking on the play as he gets maybe a gain of 1 to the right side. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for Green Bay. He went with the play action. Looked like he was looking to take a shot downfield, but then he just did the smart thing and checked it down. So who's going to catch rhythm here? That's the next thing. Yeah, Robert says Ritter's got the jitters. The Riddler. Yeah, he playing like a question mark today, man. This game is very questionable today. All right, so let's Desmond Ritter has definitely playing very questionable. Jordan Love on the center from the 38-yard line. He tosses it to the left of number 31, gets chopped down. The Falcons seeing it coming, they loaded that right side, man. And Elford, the defensive back, got in there and chopped them down. Looked like they didn't gain anything. They might even lost something. And they got a flag as Arthur Smith is literally is jumping up and pointing and fussing and look like he pointing and he going crazy over there. He got to compose himself. And it's going to be a holding. Now they got the holding penalty called there as well. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, Arthur Smith was acting ballistic. He was running up and there, running down there, pointing, and he got to compose himself, man. Compose yourself, Arthur Smith. 1st and 10, Green Bay now, man, at the 33-yard line. Jordan Love under center. Play action to the running back. He's going to take a shot down the center, and he finds the wide receiver, and he's going to sprint free, and that's an easy touchdown. Packers on the board again. Wicks, number 13, gets it. He's in. So Green Bay, yeah, he was early in the drive. Jordan Love was looking to take a shot. He was looking. And next thing you know, he just checked it down. This was a very good drive by the Green Bay Packers young offense, man. Very good drive by them. Good drive. They used the running game, the passing game. Arthur Smith running around here ballistic. He running around here all ballistic. And the Packers, man, listen, the Packers up 17-9 on the Green Bay. Up on the Atlanta Falcons. And that was a good drive there, man, to be honest with you, fam. That was a good drive. That was a good drive, man, about a pack, man. Atlanta, man. Atlanta looking kind of dusty right now, man. They're looking kind of dusty. That was a good drive by them. 6 plays, 65 yards, almost 4 minutes. Give the ball back to the Falcons. with 10 plus with 10 a little bit more than 10 minutes left on there. Green Bay Packer defense getting pressure on the Atlanta Falcons. Not bad at all. All right, Paul says, what the old active if you're he says, what the old active if your QB is having a rough time, you got to run the ball and get turnover on defense and make it field goals in tight games. All right, thank you, Uncle Paulie. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Trying, what's happening, bro? Shout out to you. Yeah, I'm looking at it, man. Abby says, I can't wait to hate watch Sean Payton today. No, I ain't got nothing for old Coach Payton, man. You know, it was a tough one for him last week, but, you know, Coach Payton go to Denver, man. He kind of handpicked where he wanted to go. And he chose Denver, and, you know, this is because of the quarterback situation. He wanted a veteran there that he can work with. And it's still it's the first week. They lost week one. Still a lot of football left for him to figure out. So if anything we know about Coach Payton is that he's going to get it together, you know. And to be honest with you, the Denver team that he's taking on, fam, that Denver team was a hell of a lot better than the team that Sean Payton took on when he first got here. When he got to the Saints, he had to build the Saints. We brought in Drew Brees. You drafted Reggie Bush. You added, you know, Scott Fajita and Shanley and all these other players. He had to build the team because he really didn't have anything when he took over the Saints all those many years ago. He had to build the team into something. When he took over the Denver Broncos, they had a lot of first round draft picks there. They had a veteran quarterback that had success in the NFL, that been to a Super Bowl. They had a lot to work with. So I expect him to have success in Denver, man. I really do, because if he can do what he did here, he can do that there. And plus, he knows what it takes to help Russell Wilson get it together. So it's going to be all right, man. All right. So Green Bay doing a good job, man. 6 plays, 65 yards, 4 minutes. Wilkes with the 32-yard catch. Pretty good. All right. Yes, indeed. Wallace said they don't have a good run stuff. He gonna figure it out, bro. You know, like I said, how Coach Payton built the Saints up into winners over years, man, he got a lot more talent there than what we had when he first started here, to be honest with you. Right, Pack kickoff from left to right. It's a touchback. Got to give him credit on that last drive. How would Ritter, man? Ritter almost threw a interception to Green Bay's defense. But the Green Bay Packer offensive line is giving Jordan Love all the time in the world to make plays, especially on that touchdown throw. You had defensive backs miss tackles, were out of position for them to make it. But credit to the Packer offensive line. They did a really good job of keeping Atlanta off of them. All right, here go Atlanta from their own 25-yard line. They got Ritter in the shotgun. You got a man in motion from right to left, and he's going to hand the ball off to number 7, Robinson. He's looking for a place to turn, and he gets to another. Oh, look at that. Boy, he was hopping and skipping and dipping and everything, and he got about 13 yards on the run to the right side. Bijan Robinson on the play. I mean, a guy runs low and powerful, and he just gets low underneath everything. He makes these violent jump cuts, and guy's a handful, man. So they got a good little player there, and they got some good weapons that they just got to all put it together, man. All right, here he is, Robinson, the solo back there with Ritter under center. He sends his fullback in motion. They're gonna line up like what it looks like a power I formation. It's gonna be another run, and it is. He's gonna hand off to Robinson to the right, and he gets about another 5 yards. Man, they know he running to the right, and he's still getting that yardage. He picks up a chunk of change on that run, 5 to the right side by Bijan Robinson. Look like they're gonna give him a break. He gonna run off the field. Nah, they're gonna keep him on the way. Yeah, they're gonna take him off the field, put Tyler Algieri in it, who's another north-south thumper. But this Robinson kid special, man. All right. So anyway, right now they look 17-9. They're gonna need Robinson to get back in this game. 2nd and 5. They take him out to get a breather. And there's Ritter in the shotgun, tight end from left to right. They got 3 on one side, then another motion play with the wide receiver going back to the right. Pressure on, they set up the screen. And there's the run, and he gets into Packer territory, chopped down by the defensive back, number 26. The tight end, number 81, Smith, gets into Pack territory on the play. So not a bad call. They pretty decent plays now being called by Arthur Smith now. He's sending them double motion plays to kind of confuse the Green Bay Packer defense. He set up the little screen to the tight end. I think that's the tight end number 81, and he was able to gain some ground there. So they kind of working that thing, getting. Let's see if they can complete the drive. They get all the way down to the Packers 44-yard line. Ritter in the shotgun. He got his running back behind him with two to the left, one to the right. Ritter waiting. There's the snap. Hands it off to the running back. Shot out the cannon, and he gets every bit of about 9 yards. They saying 7 yards. Look like he got a little bit more than that. But Tyler Jury, like he shot out of a cannon, got right through that thing, man. Falcons moved that, opened up some holes. Man, I could have ran through that, man. I could have ran through that. I could have got that 8 yards, man. 2nd and 2 now for that. Yeah, that was, you could have drove a truck through that. All right, there's Ritter in the shotgun. They're using a running attack to gain ground on the Packers. And there's Ritter there. It looked like it's another running play. It is. And Tyler Jury pushes on for another 4 or 5 yards, man. He meets the Packers at the line of scrimmage and just pushes them forward. So that's the north-south. That's that left hook, right hook thing. You're talking about when you thumping, when you have two north-south thumper backs like a Tyler Jury and the Robinson, and then Van Ness is on the sideline looking like he's shaking up on the play. I don't know what's going on. Look like he's pointing at that right arm. All right. Falcons doing good on this drive. All right. Ritter under center. Man in motion. The fullback goes and look like it's going to be another running play to the right side, and it is. Tyler Jury gets another maybe about 6 yards on the play. So, yeah, you got they take out Bijan. They put in Tyler Jury. North-South thumper style, and they hitting him with the power. This is Arthur Smith. This is what he loves to do. He's a power guy. He believes in the power game, and he's setting up the play action, trying to set up that play action so they could take a shot at that Green Bay defense. He's in a shotgun running back behind him, and they got all kind of movement going on here. All right, they line up in the power I. Pitts goes from left to right, motions over to the right tackle to his side. And they hand it off to the right side again. El Jury fights forward and gets the first down again. He ran through an arm tackle and got the first down, a gain of 6 by Tyler El Jury. And see, this is this Arthur Smith at his best. He gonna run at you. This is what he gonna do. All right, and there's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, up 20-10 on the Chicago, barely making it. They 20, and there you go. So the Bears, once again, in for a long season. It's early, though. All right, Tyler Jury doing it. They run into the right side. I wonder if Green Bay going to make the adjustment. All right, power I formation. Once again, this is Arthur Smith. It's a play action. He going to take a shot. I know they was waiting. Ritter looking, nothing there, and he just going to throw it out of bounds. Smartly throws it out of bounds to the right side there. So you keep running at him. He was trying to set up the deep shot, and Green Bay was able to sniff it out, and he threw it away. Yeah, but most of the game, I wonder if Green Bay is going to see that they're doing this power running stuff they're running on the right to the right side of that line every time to get these big gains, whether it's Tyler Jerry or Robinson, who's back in the game behind Ritter. So could we expect them to run to that side again? Let's see. No, he goes toward the left side this time, and he gains ground, makes a few moves, and picks up 10 yards as he's thrown down by the Green Bay defender. This is Arthur Smith's game plan to a T, man. He loves this style of football, to beat you up, running the ball with those north-south thumpers. And Green Bay is kind of getting tired, man. You can tell right now, you running them, and they're doing a hell of a job run blocking, too. They're mauling out Green Bay's defense. All right, Ritter in the shotgun again. Can they complete the drive? Hand off to Robinson. To know it's a play action. Ritter running, and he's looking and throws it in the end zone. Oh, and touchdown. And it's a touchdown. There it is. They're saying the Falcons got the touchdown, but I don't know. They're going to have to look at that. The Green Bay saying it wasn't in. Back judge said it was a touchdown, so we'll see what's going on at play. That was a hell. I got to give Atlanta. I got to give Atlanta some credit on that one, man. He looked like he was out. Looked like his feet was out. Oh, I was. I have to give it to him. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be fair. It looked like it's a touchdown to me. Looked like he got his feet in before the heels touched the back. So it looked like his tippy toes was in. I'm gonna have. I look like he got it, man. I want to say he tiptoed in there. That's what I won't say. Look like he got it. So we'll see what's going on here. That was a pretty solid catch for an Atlanta wide receiver, man. The Atlantas. Get it? The Atlanta Falcons. He looked like he got it to me. His toes was in before his heels touched out back, but I'm saying he in, fam. You know, of course, a lot of Saint family members gonna say he was out because they don't want him to win, getting the score, and I understand that. But looked like he got them toes in. Yeah, before the heels touched down, them toes was down. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown, baby. Boy, that's in, man. All right, Cameron says, glad it. Okay, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Paul says QY Ritter or Love not throwing to the tight end zone. I don't know, bro. They kind of working that thing. If you notice what they're doing, that's a catch, man. I'm looking at the replay there. That's a catch. They're saying that it's not a catch. They're saying it's not a catch. That's a catch, man. That's a touchdown, fam. I got to give it to him on that one. uh, yeah. Okay, okay. They got super with it, man. Listen, now I've never known the referees to kind of get that. They had to zoom in on it to get the heel because it looked like his toes were in before the heel. Oh, Atlanta people in there, they upset, man. They upset about that one. They upset. All right, so there you go. Ritter's under center again. You got three wide receivers to the right, one to the left, and the running backs there. You got man in motion from the right to the left, lined up, sets up a power I formation. There's the move to the left side, and he gets stuffed right behind the line of scrimmage by Green Bay. Looked like a little movement by Green Bay early to me. You didn't catch it. Looked like he might have gotten out right at the snap. And Tyler Algieri tried to run out to the left, nothing shaking on the play. That's gonna look tough on Arthur Smith because what we just seen, family, that's just doing some scout work on this Atlanta and Green Bay game. The reality is that drive prior to them calling that touchdown, that's what Arthur Smith wants to that's how he wants to run this offense. Double decking with the running back, stuff like that. All right, so there you go. Got wide receivers to the split to the right of the formation, one to the left. You got the running back to his left in the shotgun. That's snap pressure coming. Rolls up. Green Bay gets him and gets him down on the ground. The defense gets Ritter and sacks him. He broke away from one guy, and then two guys got, and that'll bring up the fourth down, and that's huge. That call was huge because it takes a touchdown off the board from the Falcons, and then that makes them settle for a field goal, man. Damn. That's tough. And Young Ho Koo, we going to see if he can kick the field goal, man, because remember, he missed the field goal. Young Ho is tripping. So can he make right with the field goal from 33 yards out? Can he make right with it, man, and get back right? All right. And he does. He does. So Young Ho Koo does hit it. He gets it right. So there it is. And they got a flag down now. So it's probably going to be against the Green Bay Packers there. But, man, you got the way the Atlanta Falcons are playing, man, like that last drive prior to the touchdown getting called back. that was the type of situation you would see with Arthur Smith when their offense is pristine. That's how they want to do it. All right, let's see what the ref doing about it. Let's see. They're kind of collabing on that thing. All right. Arthur Smith is cussing and fussing and everything. It's against the Packers. They declined the penalty and the field goal is good. So 17-12. And Arthur Smith need to compose himself because he's fussing and complaining. And I think they might have got him, man. That touchdown looked like it, it looked kind of on the back end there, brother. All right. K says the heel touched. You keeping it real with me, K? Or you just a little sticking it to the Falcons on that, huh? All right, Paul, it says Joe Burrow problem is his coach, Zach Taylor. Josh McDaniels and the Bears head coach. This will be their last season if they turn it around. And if they don't turn it around and make the playoffs, for real. The Bears, man, listen, I don't know what to say about the Bears, man. I just pity the Bears family base for real, man. They've been putting up with this junk for years. And the I ain't gonna say the overwhelming sentiment was for them to get beyond Fields, but Bryce Young, who's going to be a better prospect? It's hard for you to kind of look at this thing, but who's going to be a better prospect? Is it Bryce Young or is it Justin Fields? And that's a tough one. And then of course they were like, okay, well Fields needs help, so they get him a wide receiver, DJ Moore. They get him the tight end, the other wide out. The defense needs to improve, and then you got to build a team around them. So I don't know, fam. That's a hard one, but I just feel kind of bad for the Bears family base to constantly be going through this stuff with this team. Their team always selling the trust the process package, and it's not working. All right, Robert says Atlanta, leave your comfort end zone behind and put your best foot forward. All right, Young Ho. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, thank you, Mr. Fobbin with the Johnson says poor low. I feel sorry for the guy that loves this. I love this song, Chopper Style. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you there.
I want to say thank you very much for picking me up and bringing me back to this world.
All right, Byron, shout out to you, fam. Appreciate you. All right. Bacterial Scaloo says, hi, I want to offer a promotion of your channel. And all right, we're not really doing that right now, my friend. That's not the proper venue for this to happen. That's usually something you would reach out to us through our business email, which is in the description section. Eric says below will be sipping on moonshine if they don't do better. Yeah, he up in the game. Matter of fact, I might reach out to him. I'm gonna call him at the end of the game and let him and put him on the stream and have him to defend himself and talk to him. I'm gonna try to get him to get on the stream at the end of the game. I know he's at the building right now. He's he's watching the game right now. And I'll reach out to him and see if he want to pop in and talk about why them Falcons is stinking. All right. Yeah. But it's not over yet. We still got a lot of football left though, fam. Still got a lot of football left. All right, what's up? Jerome says, Big Q, don't take off. He said, don't take up for the Falcons if they want to be the Saints so bad. They had to get some of these Saints calls again. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's the side effect. All right, so here we go, man. The Packers, man, starting from the 21-yard line, pressure from the Falcons. We're going to take a shot down the field. Wide receiver waiting on it. That should be pass interference. And the flags are flying because the guy didn't know where he was at. He wasn't even watching the ball. And he was, hell yeah, that's pass interference. But he was one-on-one with number 87. And he wasn't even looking at the ball. And he just grabbed the guy and tackled him. Yeah, that you damn right. You wasn't even looking at the ball. That's what happened when you face guard people. You need to turn around and look at where the ball. But he was beat so bad he was too scared to turn around and locate where the ball is. We've seen that happen before with Alex Molden and all these other players. that we had during our Saints Lord. So that's a huge pass interference call against the Atlanta Falcons. Gets the Green Bay Packers down in their territory, man. That's a huge one. Romeo Dubs, I keep telling y'all, we scouted that guy. That guy is good, man. That gets them all the way in the Falcon territory at their 35-yard line. There's a snap ball out to the wide receiver to the right sideline, pushed out for a gain of looked like about 8 or 9 yards on the play. Green Bay in Falcon territory, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, that was yeah, he mugged the man, harassed him, every damn thing. He didn't know, and that's what happened. Young defensive backs, don't face guard. Try to locate where the ball, but see, he was in the trail position and beat so bad that he had to do what he had to do, and the DB coach is telling me, if you're gonna get beat, grab the guy. So there it is. All right, so from the 27-yard line, they're gonna hand the ball off. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Just ran and just pushed. And AJ, there he is. Dylan Ball, you won't talk about north-south running. Look at that. Look at it. He got tree trunks for legs. And he squared up. Look, his vision, he's supposed to go left. He cuts back to the right, found some room, squared up, and just ran over an Atlanta Falcon person. It wasn't as bad as the truck stick we seen happen yesterday with LSU when he ran over that Mississippi State defensive back, because the guy stayed on his feet. But you can't, when you dealing with A.J. Dillon north to south, it's going to be problematic. All right, there's a snap. He takes a shot toward the sideline, and he gets another first down. Green Bay marching, man. Green Bay's marching, man. They're trying to put this Atlanta Falcon team away, man. They're trying to put them away. All right, let me see if I can reach out to Lowe, man. Let me see if my boy is going to reach out. You know he at the game, man. Let me see if I can get a hold to him and get him to see if he won't pop on the stream here. Hello. How you doing, sir? Are you at the game?
Yes, sir. I'm out here.
Okay, I'm just letting you know that I'm watching the Atlanta. We're doing a live stream to the Atlanta Falcon Green Bay contest. I just want to let you know. I just want you to know, Lo, my brother, that we're watching your team right now. We're doing the live stream. We actually doing a little scout work on Green Bay, because we got Green Bay coming up after the Carolina Panthers matchup. We just happen to kind of get a side-eye action at this Atlanta Falcon team. And I just want to know, I know you're at the game right now, sir. I just want to get your quick thoughts on how your Falcons are doing right now.
Well, I mean, I put it like this. We should actually be ahead right now because.
Hold on, Lo. Before you get to talking about that call, before you start talking about that call, I want to just let you know that was not a touchdown, sir. So, do you want to rethink your thoughts?
Wait a minute, Q. So you would say that? You would say that wasn't a touchdown?
No, sir. His heel, the replay showed that his heel was touching out, sir. So I just wanted to let you know that, sir. Thank you.
Come on, Q. I'm right here looking at it. That's a touchdown, Q. I'm right now. Yeah, this Q. Hey, look. First of all, first drive of the game, we went for it, and I guess we want to try to prove that we can throw the ball, but we, Art Smith, the play caller, is a demon. So it was one of the situations where we didn't score there. We missed an extra point, and they took that touchdown away from us. We should be ahead, but it's gonna be okay. I mean, the game's played over with yet.
That's right. Well, Lo, that's why I got love for you, brother. You're a very optimistic brother. So, give me a final score, Lo. I'm gonna send you the. Can you talk at the end of the game, bro? After the Falcons game after this, I'm gonna send you the link. Can you talk after the game for a few seconds?
Yeah, I'll try to come over with a few seconds because I'm going to Margaritaville. I'm gonna have to try to drive my sorrows if we lose this game. But you want to start prediction 25-24 Falcons. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on out there. 25-24
Falcons.
Hello, that's it. All day. 25-24 Falcons.
All right, I got you. All right, my brother. I'm gonna holler at you later, man. Enjoy the rest of the game if you can.
Okay. if you could tell the family members over there in the Great Saint Takes, the base
We praying for you, brother. We praying for you, brother. You gonna be all right, brother.
in their pockets. So tell them make sure they take that hate out of their pockets
Oh,
before they watching this game.
all right, I got you, my brother. All right, Lo. Later, brother. All right, Lo says to the Great Saint Think Tank, and there go a touchdown right on top of him right there. So, Lo wanted me to instruct the Great Saint Think Tank to take the hate out your hearts and out of your pockets and stop hate watching the game. All I got to say is, man, the Green Bay Packers. Did Lo just tell me 25-24? He thinking they gonna win. Did y'all hear that? Y'all put one in the chat if y'all heard that. And Green Bay just scored. The guy wide open, man. Wide open. But and listen, fam, that was a great. This is probably gonna be the comment of the stream, man. Where is it at, man? Let me see, fam. Hold on. Where's the comment at, fam? Who said that, man? All right, hold on here. The comment of the day. Who said that if the Falcons want to take the Saints players and want to be like the Saints? I gotta find that comment because that's the comment of the show right there, fam. That got to be the comment on the show. Hold on here. Where is it at? Who said it, man? All right, because that's the comment of the show. I'm trying to find it where it was. And I would at this time can't find it. When a family member says, "Hey Q, if they won't be the Saints so bad, don't be mad when they get them calls called against them." Yeah. Whoever said that, man, you got the comment of the show, man, and you are so right. All right, shout out to you, Tasha. What's happening? Sean, shout out to you. Good to see y'all, man. Appreciate you. Abby said, I love hate watching the Falcons. Yeah, they could score, TJ. You're right, bro. They could possibly score. He said the Falcons might not score again, to be honest. Yeah. Y'all sense the energy of the game is like over to Green Bay, like Green Bay doing the thing. And see, this is why, I was watching this game. I was like, you know what, man? Let's scout the Green Bay Packers. We have the Packers after the Carolina Panther matchup on Monday night. So we got to travel. We're going to have that short week. We got to travel up there to Green Bay to take on the Packers. Now, early on, a lot of people were saying that the Green Bay Packers going to be a pushover. Fam, they hold on to this game. They're going to be 2-0. We'll be going up there 2-0 in a very confident young club. Now, Atlanta's defense, listen, they're showing you that A.J. Dillon is a handful. A.J. Dillon he's a north-south thumper. He can catch the ball out the backfield. He's tough. Romeo Doubs showing you your deep threat guy, and they have weapons. Jordan Love is on his game. This team looks different, and Jordan Love's doing a good job. And then you can't overlook Matt LaFleur, who has a damn good offensive mind. So in the end, this is a good opportunity for us to look at the Green Bay Packers, to be honest with you, because they're looking pretty good. Reed made a terrific catch. Guy was wide open. And of course, Ryan Nielsen and the Atlanta Falcons defense, they're being exposed today, man. And that last touchdown, the guy was wide open. But Lowe said it was because he said we should be up by 10. Well, he said they missed the extra point by Young Hoku. They had the touchdown call back because the player was out of bounds. He said he was standing right there. It was a catch. Of course, Lowe would say that. But in the end, you got to give it to Jordan Love and the Packers. The offensive line for the Pack been doing a good job buying Jordan Love time. And notice a lot of the plays, then they're showing a montage of positive plays that Jordan Love have. You see him moving outside of the pocket. LaFleur's getting him involved in rollouts where he's throwing to outside to the sideline. They're not doing a good job of containing Jordan Love and keeping him inside the pocket. I'm noticing that's a little giblet of game we got to utilize to kind of neutralize when we start studying the film on Green Bay. All right, so 25, and you got some flags there. Look like it's going to be some action at the line, whether it's false start or encroachment. We have to see, but I'm probably thinking it's going to be false start. The referee's looking at it. All right, let's see what the call is. It's against the Packers. This encroachment offside by the Packers. So Carl Brooks gets the charge. So that'll get tack on 5 yards right there for Atlanta. Help them out a little bit there. All right. Yeah, Jerome says Q, you need 2 time or 3 time at the next season. That's right. All right. All right, so here we go. From the power eye, they're going to toss it to Robinson off to the left side. And boy, the Packers meet up with him at the line of scrimmage and drive him backwards. Now, it might be a gain of one, might not be a gain of none, but the Packers, boy, they did a good job moving to that side there, and they met up with him. Number 90, Smith, and the rest of those guys met up with him, and boy, did it look good on that play. All right, 2nd and 4 for Atlanta right now. All right, man. It's this the energy changing. Atlanta got to do something here. They gotta make an impact. They need a touchdown. Is what they need. All right, there's Ritter in the shotgun. He got 2 wide receivers to the right. Then Bijan Robinson goes to the right as well. So there's 3 over there, 1 to the left, and he got the running back next to him or the fullback, whoever the guy is in the shotgun. There's a snap. Ritter stands in the pocket and throws a terrible ball. It's going to be pass interference. Look like because it looks like it's probably going to be pass interference against Green Bay. I don't know why he would be pass interference. They had 3 guys over there. Why would he? It'd be a bad decision for him to have done that. But yeah, his hands to the face. Yeah, they're gonna say he jammed him. His hands went to the face of the wide receiver. So there you go. And 29 shaking his head like, man, come on, that's bull, that's bull, that's bull. I didn't do that. Of course, they're not going to show you the replay up close where you see if he put his hands went to the face, but he's shaking his head like he didn't. All right, boys, getting low in the game here. We at the end of the 3rd quarter right now. 24-12 is getting down to the nitty gritty, and through 2 quarters, as they're in the shotgun right now, and we about to head into the quarter. Atlanta, man, my goodness, they got a final quarter of action. Green Bay, like they have the glow. And that last run with Robinson picked up about 6 or 7 yards or something like that. So they'll go into the 4th quarter, come back out and see if Atlanta can get a score. They need a touchdown, man. Atlanta needs another touchdown to keep pace with the Packers, man. Packers get another score, man. This game is over with, man. All right. So anyway, 24-12, Green Bay over the top of Atlanta right now. And we all smiling from ear to ear. Rome says, Q, you need 2 time or 3 time. Okay, I read that one. All right, vibing with the Johnson Atlanta defense looks pee-wee football-ish. Not very professional, right? Dana, what's up, Queen? Says, figure out Atlanta already. Stop their run game. Yes. Yeah, and you heard Low said it when he's at the game right now. He said, what did he say about Arthur Smith? Non-imaginative. I think I said that, but he says vanilla offense. I forgot the term that he used to describe Arthur Smith. Like Arthur Smith is not an imaginative play caller. He's a guy that he's going to use the power running attack. That's why they drafted Bijan Robinson. They had Tyler Algieri there. They're going to do the north side. I told y'all guys that months ago when they were drafting these guys, I said, family, I know exactly what they're going to do. And if they can establish that, they'll have some success. Like if you can get Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algieri going north and south, like they had them in that drive, that pristine drive, that all that right before the end zone catch was called back. Right before that, that is the mirror image of how they perfectly want to run that offense. Like you've seen them running Bijan Robinson to the right side of the line. He picked up a ton of yardage running to the right side, to the center and to the right side of the Atlanta Falcons offensive line. You've seen Tyler Algieri come in there and hit center and then right side of the line. So you can see where they prefer to run to the right side of the line. So they kind of tip in their hand there. And then you see that's like, yeah, then they try to set up the play action to get a deep shot down. So they're not really that imaginative, but it's a tall order for you to say, yeah, we gotta stop a Bijan Robinson and a Tyler Algieri, who last year put up some good yardage on the Saints. Even though the Saints swept them people, Tyler Algieri was popping last year for the Falcons. So, but that's how they wanted it. But Like I said, one bad thing happened when they didn't get that touchdown and it was called back. You notice how it impacted the offense to the point where, okay, you didn't get the touchdown. Then why didn't you not get the touchdown the next time around? You get what I'm saying? They didn't do it. Okay, here they go, Atlanta from their own 43-yard line, I won't say. All right, he in a shotgun, wide receivers to the left and right. He hands the ball off to the right side of the formation to number 35, and he goes nowhere. I think that's their fullback. He goes nowhere. Maybe a couple of yards on the pickup or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, it's like, okay, you didn't get the touchdown because the guy Hill was down in the back of the end zone. Then why didn't you get it on the next drive? Well, you see, what happened was, no, you didn't get it there. Then get it the next play or the next play. And that's just, they're just going to pinpoint that. They're going to hang their hat on that. All right, and there's the play, 3rd and 3. A little trickeration going on, and then a deep toss down the field, and what a catch by number 18, Mac Hollins. Great catch on the play, and Atlanta gets down the field. Ritter takes a shot. And I don't know how that guy didn't have how that guy didn't have the interception. He was lined up for it, and then this Mac Hollins took it away from him. So you had a little trickeration by them, and they took the shot. Look, the defensive back, he undercut it. That's what happened. He got right up under him. He played it wrong. All right, so they get all the way down to the 12-yard line. There's a running play to the right. Green Bay Packers says nothing happened to the right side there. I mean, excuse me, yeah, to their right anyway. 2nd and 9 for a gain of 1. You see Arthur Smith calling the plays. Somebody else need to call the plays, man. He need to surrender his play calling, man. But if you're gonna call them like that for us, that'll help us. 2nd and 9, 24-12. Like I said, they got some talented players for Atlanta, man. Big wide receivers that go up and get the ball. All right, looking like is that Bijan in there as the running back there? Look like they're gonna try to run it off and they give it to Robinson, and he gets gang tackled for maybe a gain of 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Ain't nothing really shaking on that play. Green Bay defense gets to him. So we'll see, what's going on now here. 3rd and 8 now. They need a touchdown. They don't need no field goal. These people need a touchdown. All right, there go Ritter from the Packers 11 in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the left and right. Bijan back there looked like their left tackle jumped prematurely, no call. And he throws the ball out to the left side. Drake London gets a gain of maybe 4 or 5 yards. It'll bring up 4th down. Look like the Riddler is staying out there. So Arthur Smith looking at he don't have a Waffle House menu because his stuff ain't laminated. They're not astute enough to laminate their play call and look like he got a rumpled up one of these old teacher lists, like the teacher checklist. 4th and 4. This is a big play. Can Falcons get in there? Ritter in the shotgun. You got wide receiver, 2 of them. Then the man in motion, the tight end goes toward the left. Hand off to Robinson. No, and he gets in. How about that? The Riddler catches the ball. I mean, he keeps the ball and gets in. So shout out to Desmond Ritter, man. That's a big play. That's really gutsy, man. Gutsy play by the Riddler to do that. Very gutsy play by him, man. Because he didn't because Bijan Robinson was there. He didn't let him keep it. He kept it. And then he just got in the end zone, man. That was gutsy play by the Riddler. So there you go. So they get on the board. Atlanta gets on the board, man. They needed that one, man. That was a big touchdown for Atlanta, man. Big touchdown. So 24-19, and Ritter's fussing at the sideline saying, to the fans saying, let's go. But it was set up because of that long throw down there to Mac Hollins. And then the Riddler keeps it, calls his own number, and gets in. That was a huge play by Atlanta on that. Got to give it to him, man. That was guts. That took guts to make that call. All right. Yeah, we're going to take advantage of them, see, because like I said, that's who we playing after Carolina, man. And if the secondary like that is that suspect, we're going to tear them up, man. Now their run defense looks pretty good. Now Bijan Robinson does have 109 yards worth of running yards there, and Rittler has not the Rittler. Desmond Ritter doesn't have a lot of passing. He got 167 right now. He really supposed to have a couple of like maybe 3 interceptions in the game. He has one. He should have had 3. So Green and remember the Packers gave up all of that because they could have neutralized a lot of that stuff. They left a lot of opportunities defensively speaking out there. So the question is, can Green Bay, Jordan Love, who's been doing really well in the Packer offense, keep it going? Because if you look at what they've been doing over the last 2 quarters, the second and the third quarter, prior to that last touchdown, they were beating Atlanta 24-9 just over the last 2 plays. Now, hold on, fam. This is Low calling. Hold on. Let me get him on here. All right, Low, what's happening, brother? You got the touchdown, huh? I hear you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Lo, let me ask you a question. What's the score, bro? Look up at the board, bro. Tell me what score it is. What's the score, brother?
24-19.
Okay, you still got some football left to play, my brother. You still got. All right, Lo. You hear him bucked up, y'all. He bucked up, man. They got the score. He bucked up, man. Y'all heard it, man. Oh, yeah, I'm with you, Gene. I'm shout out to you, man. Yeah, you hear him, man. He cutting up, fam. Yeah, Brother Wallace said y'all got a touchdown. Y'all did not win the game. All right. Hey, 26-10. All right. So yeah, it's listen. Yeah, Lowe said 25, and Ritter is talking mess to the Falcons. He's trying to buck them up. And yeah, he fired up. But how does the Packers respond to that touchdown? Because that'll tell everything. If Green Bay turns it up and keeps doing what they're doing, it's going to be interesting. There's plenty of time on the clock. It's going to be a fantastic finish, because the crowd getting into it, they all bucked up. And they're starting from their own 25-yard line. Love under center. They got a lot of going on. It's getting really noisy out there. He turns, hands the ball. Knows the play action. He's going to take a shot. He takes a shot to the left side, or severely overthrown ball by Jordan Love, going toward the left side to his wide receiver, severely overthrown. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. So, yeah, right now, Green Bay, they got to do a job. Green Bay has to be able to they got to be able to run that clock. They got to give their defense an opportunity to get some rest because that was a difficult drive. They went 4 downs to get that. If they would have stopped them, man, that would have been something else. All right, 2nd and 10, man in motion. It's a play to the running back, Dillon, and not much shaking on it on the play. Maybe a gain of 2 or 3. Not much. So it'll be 3rd and 7, maybe 8. 3rd and 9. So they're going, So Green Bay speeding it up. Let's see what they got planned here. Love is under center. This is kind of strange. Usually it'd be in a shotgun on 3rd down. All right, Love, what you doing here, bro? Usually, okay, now he backing up into a shot. I just said that. He backed up into a shotgun now. You got 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. His running back is next to him to his right. There's the ball out thrown and almost intercepted by Atlanta. A.J. Terrell almost had that. He got the 9 sticky gloves on too, I see. 4th and 9 now. And I don't know what he was doing, but A.J. Terrell had his hands all over the man, though. You seen that? He couldn't even get out of his break because A.J. Terrell had grabbed him, and the referees didn't see that play. Should have been a pass interference on A.J. Terrell because he couldn't get out of his break because he grabbed him. Y'all seeing that? I'm not. I'm gonna leave it alone though. Okay, so 4th and 9. They got plenty of time. Packers kicking it off back to the Falcons, and they had an opportunity to kind of put this thing away. There's a return right there. One guy misses, the next guy gets him and drags him down at the 20-yard line. So they'll start from the 20 and there's a flag down on the play. What's going on? Is this a personal? Because it looked like the guy might have moved in there and got him late. What's the call on it? Atlanta, the mojo starting to pick up for Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie, Jordan Love, man, that last series was unbecoming. You were supposed to kind of march down the field, get some stuff shaking. You don't turn the ball back over to them people and they starting to pick up a little mojo. And that is. So they're gonna tack on 15-yard penalty on top of the return game for against the Packers because of a face mask penalty. So the Packer defense, which was out there for what was it? The last drive. They're gonna have to do the best to kind of keep Atlanta, who's starting to heat up here. All right, what's up, brother James? Shout out to you. Said that's crazy, Q. How trash they look today, but not going to look past them. I give all teams the first 5 games when you see who's elite after the teams gel and figure out some things out and trade for. Yeah, indeed, bro. I appreciate you on that. Yeah, professor. Yeah, keep that same energy. No, absolutely, man. Shout out to you, brother, professor, and brother James. You're right, man. That's what I was like. The first 3 to 4 weeks of the NFL season is like really they call it regular season, but it's like really preseason. So you see a lot of stuff that that once everything gel, you simply won't see. That's why, like, that old term, the cream rise to the top. You're gonna see some of the better teams figure it out, and then you're gonna see them insert dominance. You're gonna see them start picking up and handling their business as the season gets in there. So yeah, a lot of wrinkles getting ironed out right now. So you see a lot of very flawed, sloppy football, and that's to be expected over the first 2 to 3 and even 4 weeks of the regular season. So like within that first month, you're gonna see preseason, regular season style football, if that makes sense. You get me? Yeah, I agree with you. Tron says, yo, did y'all see that Colorado? Yeah, I seen it, man. Deion Sanders, man, got something really good going on with Colorado, man. And you got to remember that team was they were won 2 games last year. They won 2 games last year. They're 3-0 right now. And the Colorado State game was big. It's always a big game between the in-state rivals between those guys. And it was a fantastic game. It's by far probably the best of the 3 games that I've seen with Colorado, because Deion Sanders people keep forgetting that Deion Sanders is a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Fame. He's the best cornerback ever to play the game. He's a Hall of Famer. Had a unique skill set too, doing that stuff, and his game translates to today's athlete. Like Deion Sanders is hip. He knows how to stay hip to attract the people. He knows how to talk to the young recruits and get them there. That's how he was able to get Hunter and bring him there. His son ain't garbage. His son is very good. Both his sons are good, especially the defensive back. His quarterback son gets a lot of the limelight because he's a QB. That's the limelight position. But his defensive back son, that dude is really good too. He wears his number. So yeah, Deion's doing some great things, man, with the Colorado club. All right, here go Atlanta, and they hand the ball off to the running back off to the right side. Notice, family, I think that's Tyler Algieri there. Yeah, Tyler Algieri running to the right side. Notice that's what Atlanta do. They got 5 yards on that play. Atlanta loves running center into the right. Let's write that into our scouting report as we get ready, as we keep going down the season. They run to that right side a lot. It's either center or to the right. Center or to the right. And Tyler Algieri is getting a lot of work in there too. All right, 2nd and 6. They picked up 4 on that last one. They're at their own 39-yard line, I won't say. Man in motion, goes back to where he comes from. Tyler Algieri dancing around in the backfield and still goes forward and gets at least another 4 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 2 maybe. Yeah, we got to write that in our scouting report, family. We got to write that in the scouting report that they love running to the center, right and center. They hit you with Tyler Algieri, run him out, and then here comes Robinson into there. So 3rd and 7, or 3 out of 7 for them on the conversion, third down conversions, Green Bay. And Atlanta, there you go. Bijan lined up. I want to say he was lined up toward the outside. They said got 3 to the left, 2 to the right, 5 receivers there with Ritter in there by himself. Packers send the pressure. Ritter runs and gets the first down. Ritter using his legs, scrambles and picks up the first down. They had him cold turkey and then allowed them to leak out and pick up the game. Now that was smart by Desmond Ritter. He pulls the ball down and then scrambles and pick up the first down. So he's playing it pretty good. Gets up to the 47-yard line. All right, there's a throw out the backfield to Bijan Robinson. Gets all the way down inside of Packer territory. How do you not cover Robinson out the backfield? And Green Bay Packers defense starting to fall apart right now because Robinson, I don't know who was covering, but it left him out there by himself, man. That's just terrible. And they like guy looking around and say, who had me? Robinson's the most dynamic weapon they have there, and he's running unabated. So they get all the way down to the 24-yard line inside the Green Bay Packer territory. Atlanta marching the score here, man. Shotgun for Ritter. Robinson, he turns, he runs to the left side, and the Packers get him behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards, I'm sorry, on the play. So I can see why they run into the left and look like Robinson banged up on the play, grimacing as he kind of walks off there. Yeah, they run. I can see why they try to run it to the left. Look like they have more success running to that right side. All right, shotgun now, 2nd and 2, a loss of 2 on the play. It's a loss of 2 on the play. Shotgun, that's a snap. Packers coming. And Ritter's going to hold on till he keeps it and gets another 4 yards. Desmond Ritter, they're going to have to put the spy on Ritter or something because this the last couple of plays. He picked up about 3 or 4 yards and bring up 3rd and 7 now for the Falcons, 24-19. And Robinson ran off the field. He kind of went down and he got up grimacing. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Robinson. 3rd and 7 now for the Atlanta Falcons at the Packers 21. There's a snap. He looks toward the right, ball thrown and caught for a first down to the wide. Oh, and the ball's loose. And they say, hold on here. They're saying it's incomplete, that he dropped it. Holland's saying, I got it, man. The Packers are saying it's not a catch. And let's see what goes on. And nah, that ain't no catch. And then Mac Hollins would literally lie like that and say it was. You lying dog, you. Oh, it's a catch. I caught it. You caught it off the ground? Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, 24-19. No catch, says the referee. 39-yard field goal attempt by Young Ho Koo. And Young Ho's obviously going to hit this kick because he is very good, and he puts it right on through. And there is a 24-22 lead in favor of the Packers. So the Green Bay defense gets them off the field, and Mac Hollins slams his helmet down, and he's doing it right because that's exactly what I would do if I was wearing an Atlanta Falcon helmet. I would take it off and slam it on the ground repeatedly until it breaks in half, and then demand them to give me a New Orleans Saints helmet, even though I play for the Atlanta Falcons if I was Mac Hollins. So anyway. All right. So anyway, fam, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all being in the building on this one. All right. Marvin, shout out to you. Said, man, I've been waiting. When do you air? Well, we be doing, pretty much every day, fam. Pretty much every day except for the weekend. We doing this right now. There's some scout work. But then again, I kind of announced that I'll be doing streams like this more. Like we play on Monday night, we'll be doing streams on Monday. This kind of is a good time to do a stream outside of our customary Saints stream because Atlanta's a rival and Green Bay is the team we play after Carolina on Monday, which will be back here tomorrow night for the Saints and Carolina Panther matchup. So shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you being here, Marvin. Shout out, man. Appreciate you. All right, Rome says Atlanta is doing a lot of holding, indeed, not getting caught. TJ says Lowe might be right. What was Lowe's score? He said 24-25. 25-24 Falcons. That's what Lowe said. Now if Lowe guessed this score right, man, I'm gonna have to stop talking to him because he is a warlock. He got the crystal ball in his he got special powers he ain't supposed to have. All right, Cameron, the Bears got off the field. Okay, you watching the Bears game. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see just how this all plays out, man. Because Green Bay, really, that last drive Green Bay had, that was really a messed up drive, man, in terms of them needing to do what they got to do. So you got to give credit to Green Bay's defense to get Atlanta off the field because Atlanta playing with a lot of other mojo right now. So the Green Bay defense was able to force them to take a field goal there. It's up to the Packers offense to go down the field and buy some time for them to score a touchdown. So if Jordan Love want to start something, these are the games that names are made. Jordan Love needs to make a name for himself. They're showing the graphic of Aaron Rodgers being there. Aaron Rodgers followed Brett Favre, and now Love is following Rodgers. And if Love want to start his legend twisting and turning as a Packer quarterback, he has to win games like this game against the Falcons in their building. They got the lead by 2 right now. All he needs to do is get out there and execute, get another touchdown, and more than likely they're going to walk away with a victory here. So there's the kickoff by Atlanta from left to right on my screen. They kick it right out the back of the end zone. Here comes Jordan Love running out there. That last drive sucked, and it put their, it wasn't very long, and it put that Tide defense back out there. Jordan Love has to have a longer drive that ends in at least a touchdown or at least a field goal, man. You got to have one or the other. All right. So anyway, all right. So with that being said, let's see what Love can do for you. He lines up under center. He got Dillon behind him, and we got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. This looked like a running play to me. And he turned and hand the ball to Dillon. He cuts up the center, squares up, and gets about 7 yards on the run by A.J. Dillon, north-south power runner. He gets 6. They said 6. Looked like he got 7, but whatever. 6-yard pickup by Dillon on the run, 2nd and 4 for the Packers. So working the clock and then, of course, getting down the field, kick a field goal to get, because if they give them back, the only thing Young Hoku going to win the game for him on the field goal. So, Lowe called it. We got to make sure Lowe's not a warlock here. So, all right, there's Love under center. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Running back, you're going to give it back to Dillon. Runs up the center and gets just shy of the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 1. And what you do if you're the Packers, you put your fullback in and you give it to A.J. Dillon and let him get that 1 yard for you. 3rd and 1 now. Because right now the Packers are running Dillon and the Falcons are not stopping them. And of course, they'll go Ryan Nilsson. They just showed Ryan Nilsson. I guarantee you're going to be calling that run blitz. He definitely going to be calling that run blitz in a minute. All right, Dillon back there by himself. Let's see what they do. It's definitely a running play. Oh, okay, then there it is. They jump into a power I formation. They turn, give it to Dillon, and he gets the first down. He needed a few. He got the yard, and the referees out there, and they're gonna give it to him. So to bring first down as they keep working the clock. Referee said it was a first down. He ran past the lineup. Atlanta saying it's short now. So 4th and 1, Green Bay trying to do it. It's a QB sneak. Got to be a QB sneak. Let's see if they can do it. Come on, let's get it. Oh. Oh, that's a rookie QB mistake, man. Rookie QB mistake. Boy, not a rookie, but a young quarterback mistake. Boy, that was bad, man. It's Jordan Love. What was he doing? What the hell was that? What was that, bro? I mean, I've never seen that before, fam. We seen the butt fumble. We seen all that, man. Did y'all just see that play by Jordan Love? Fam, I've never seen nothing as comical as that on the football field when a quarterback trying to do a quarterback sneak without the ball. Did y'all see that? How did that, bro? You just botched it. And there's the punt. Returner gets it from back there, and he gets brung down at the 26-yard line. Packer defense back. Boy, that does it for Green Bay. Did y'all just see that? Fam, did y'all see that? Dude, man, I ain't never seen nothing like that before, fam. Because he was supposed to, he was looked like he was gonna go for it, and he fumbled, he moved without the ball and fumbled over his right, bumped into and knocked his right guard. I mean, what the dude, you're not ready, man. Doing stuff like that, you're not ready. All right, so here go Atlanta. They got the mojo, man. Atlanta just need a field goal, man, to win this thing because Green Bay obviously don't have it. And there go the throw, and they get all the way to midfield with Drake London on the play from the Riddler. Yeah, it's over with for Green Bay, man. When your quarterback does something, that was like a Three Stooges bit. And then Drake London catches the ball, gets to the 50-yard line on the Green Bay Packer defense. At the 49, they're saying, of the Packer style. So there's Riddler. He got the vibe right now, and the Packers defense got to force a turnover or stop this hot Atlanta offense. They picking up late in the game. All right, so Ayo and Riddler in there, he turns, hands the ball, play action to Bijan, and scrambles to the right and just throws the ball out of bounds smartly. Good play. Not seeing anything, rolling out, and he just throws it away. 2nd and 10, Atlanta. Green Bay territory. Never seen anything like that, man. When you see your young quarterback do what Jordan Love just did, where he tried a QB sneak without the ball, I mean, how is that? Well, he is like, I don't know what, I can't even explain it. It was so goofy. And I just lost all confidence in the Green Bay Packers offense when I just seen that. It's definitely the Atlanta Falcons game now, man. Yeah, that was actually ridiculous, man. What happened there? He just needed 1 yard. All right, here from there on from the Packers 49. That's the shotgun. Packers come the blitz out, and Mac Hollins he catches the ball. Is that Hollins? Yeah, it is Hollins. He catches the ball, gains about 6 or 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd and not that much, maybe 3 yards. 3rd and 3, 5:24. The clock is stopped. Yes, 3rd and 3. They're in Packer territory there. Ritter is looked a lot more precise, 17 of 30 for 220. 1 touchdown in the pick. Remember, Green Bay left a lot of turnovers out there on the field, too. And Atlanta is marching to score. Young-Ho Koo can't kick them into a victory, man. Shotgun Ritter, got wide receivers on both sides of the formation. It's not looking good for Atlanta. Let's see if they can contain Ritter. He might scramble out on them on this one. And there's the ball out, and it's caught by Bijan Robinson, who drags the linebacker and picks up the first down. Atlanta moving. They're in field goal range, and they're in field goal range to take this game, man. Because we are, and the running back is playing. Bijan Robinson is there. The running back is playing off of him like 10 yards. Was that like 10 yards? Yeah, that was a terrible mismatch. Ritter seen it and went to him smartly. So here, Atlanta working the clock. They know they got the field goal in the bag. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Robinson is back there. Ritter under center. Turns and hands the ball off. He's running to the right side, and he gets about 5 yards, I want to say 4 or 5 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 is going to be for the Falcons, and everything's flipped. Everything is flipped. They got 5 on it. It says 2nd and 5, 5-yard pickup. It all flipped on its head when you see Green Bay with the last 2 stupid offensive possessions by the Packers, especially that last one with Jordan Love tripping and fumbling over his right guard with no ball, trying to QB sneak without the ball. That was the game right there. You needed 1 yard on the QB sneak, even if they was trying to draw him offside. What the hell was that? You know, I don't know. That's going to be the comedy era of the day right there. And there's the run by the Falcons to the left side and the pickup of about 3 or 4 yards, maybe 3 or 4 yards by Tyler Algieri as they just hit him with Bijan Robinson to the right, hit him with Tyler Algieri to the left, and now it's 3rd and 3. Less than 3 minutes or so, a little bit over 3 minutes left in the game. And this one, and the Falcons, man, they got control of the game right now. And I don't want to alert anybody right now, but Big Low might be a warlock because we talked to him and Lowe said that the Falcons was going to win this game 25-24. He's officially a warlock if that happens. All right. Anyway, here we go. Shotgun 3rd and 3. They got a man in motion from the left to the right. It's going to be a handoff to Ritter catches it, and Ritter and he's going to be short of the first down. But Ritter, man, you got to give him credit. But see, the Green Bay Packers missed several tackles there that could have got him at least 2 or 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And Ritter saying he has it. The referee spotted the ball shy of the first down and are now making the 4th down hand gesture. Arthur Smith is fussing, and Arthur Smith need to chill the hell out, man. Referee said, "Get your ass over there." That's what referee pointed at him, told him, "Get your ass over there, man. What you talking about?" 4th and inches right now for the Falcons. Do they go for it? He can call for the sticks if he wants to, get the measurement, but I don't think he would. So what are you going to do here if you're the Atlanta Falcons? They're going to challenge it. If you got Bijan Robinson, why would you be challenging this? You know? So they're showing they got a challenge. If I'm Arthur Smith, this challenge makes no sense to me. Like if I'm Arthur Smith and I got Bijan Robinson and I've been getting yardage on Green Bay all day long, I'm just loading up everybody and saying, "Go give me those 4th and inches." I Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algieri. I've been running at will. Robinson has 112 yards right now. So I don't know if I would take that move. I would do that challenge right now, but I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all put it in there. Dog says Q. I'm still going in on that play. 5 minutes. Yeah. Hey man, I'm tripping out on that play too. Yeah, TJ, they done, man. When you see a crappy, choked. Audemars, you're right. That's choke city there. They might lose yards on the challenge, but you still got Bijan Robinson. I mean, I'll just give it to him. Let him go get it for me. Or Young Hoku gonna kick him into a victory anyway. Because Green Bay, they done. After I seen what that boy did with that, he couldn't even get 1 yard. It was a QB sneak play, and I don't know what that was. They're saying the play stands. He was down 4th down, so they lose a timeout right there. And you still have the 2-minute warning. They're going to run the quarterback out there. And they're going to try to go for it. They said, "The hell with that. We ain't going to kick them to victory. We want to take it." This is going to be big, man. If Atlanta, now I know some of you guys' screens are kind of a little bit ahead of mine right now. So I don't know, but what would you do right now? Would you take them yards and go on and get that? So, and there go Bijan Robinson picks up the first down, man. Just like that, they go back to Bijan to the right side. So there you go. So they get the first down, and like I said, if I got Bijan Robinson, and the guy missed the tackle in the backfield badly, and another 2 guys missed the tackle on Bijan Robinson, and he was able to get it. But if you're the Green Bay Packers, and it's 4th and inches, and Bijan Robinson comes in the game on 4th down, we know from scouting the game that they're going to run to the right side because they've been getting a lot of yardage that way. And they did have a couple of guys that were in place. 2 guys missed tackles bad. The first guy had him a yard or 2 behind the line of scrimmage, missed a tackle, and they convert. So, yeah, I done lost total faith in Green Bay. Green Bay is not ready, man. Yeah. All right, kick the field goal, get the points. They're gonna end up getting it anyway. Yeah, that's ball game. But then again, what if the kick is blocked? You know what I'm saying? I know Atlanta, if they're smart, I would try to go ahead on and just get that because it's 2 minutes left on the clock. I know that Young Hoku is automatic, but there's also they could possibly block. Well, they ain't gonna block it that close. He gonna kick them home. But Green Bay blew this one, man. They blew the hell out of this one. Roy says it's over. They done. Yeah, you can stick a fork in them. Green Bay said, I better. He says, I bet they better be sad next week too. Yeah, I'm with you. That's what we watched the Green Bay game to get a feel on how they were, and they literally imploded. They're not ready, man, and we kind of know that. That's what you got to play. You don't play good for several plays of the game. You know, you got to play well for the duration. You got to close out the game. And Jordan Love had a chance to start his legacy against Atlanta. They were winning. All them people needed was 1 yard, and this dude did something where he caused them to have a false start or whatever it was. He tried to move without the ball and fell over the top of his right guard, forcing him to move. I was like, what is this? So, he blew an opportunity. The last two offensive drives, they didn't get it. So we'll see, man. It's still some time left in the game. K says Q, they run into the right side. So hold on. He says they're running to the right side, to that being their own line strengths or the defense or the Green Bay's I think it's the right side strength of their line. That's what I think it is, because they ran to the left and had some success running left, but the bulk of the time, I think that's the strength of their line is to the right side, center and right. And we're gonna see, because it's still time left in this game, and we're gonna see where they run the ball. They lined up in the power wide formation. Look, they run to the right side. Man, it's easy, and at least they get them that time. They stop them for like a yard or 2 yards. But notice the first series out of the 2-minute warning, they run to the right side with Tyler Algieri. So I think it's it's their best side to run to. I mean, they got I don't know what the display is. I'm gonna see if I can find a display, but they ran to the right side and got a lot of yardage. So I'm just writing that down in our scouting book, so we know what to do when we face them, because they love running to the right and to the center of that offensive line. They've been getting Green Bay there, especially after the second half of the game. A lot of that. And watch these are probably going to be running plays where they're going to try to run out the clock. Most of these plays are going to be either to the center or to the right. Watch. Yeah, they lined up in another running play here. 2nd and 1. A right side run again. Look, and Tyler Algieri ran through arm tackles and picked up 3. See, that's Green Bay defense being tired and giving up, because he should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage, or at least a gain of a few yards. He shouldn't have been able to get 4 or 5 or whatever it was on that play, because I'm sitting up here telling you all they doing is running to the right side of the line. I seen that earlier in the game. They just keep running to the right. Green Bay, you got to put your thinking caps on here. And that defense is beat to hell. That's all that is. That defense beat to hell, man. Tyler Algieri got 48 yards rushing. Bijan Robinson got 119 yards rushing. So they done beat the hell out of them, that defense. And the offense gave up 2 offensive series ago. So here go Atlanta again. Ritter under center. They're inside that red zone. Look like around the the 12-yard line, maybe the 13. And Powell, they're gonna run it to the left side this time. And guess what? He gets wrestled down, and he's gonna be shy of the first down. So that'll bring up 4th and 1. That's Bijan Robinson runs off to the left side that time. And looked like the guy had him, if I'm not mistaken. But Green Bay has no more timeouts. Atlanta has 2 timeouts remaining, and they're going to run it all the way down. And Atlanta, it'll be a punch in Green Bay's face, which is what I would do. I would put Bijan Robinson in there and still go get me that first down. I wouldn't kick the field goal. I'll put it in there and say go get that first down, because Green Bay can't stop nobody. They can't stop you. But then again, kick your points, because Green Bay done. Their offense is trash. They're not going to be able to march the field anyway. Jordan Love, no love for Jordan. He couldn't finish the game. So, yeah, he couldn't cement this would have been a good game for him to cement his legacy, or not cement it, but start the foundational piece. You know how you got the cornerstone for the church? This could have been the cornerstone building of his legacy, starting with this Atlanta game, because if he goes and march the field and puts up a touchdown or kick a field goal, this all changes. It looks different. But Jordan Love just literally imploded with those last 2 series. Stinks. IT Roy says, who's over there to the right? I don't know, bro. I'm going to have to look up their line, but you noticed that, right? I'm telling the Great Saint Think Tank, we got to write that down in our scouting book, that they love running to the right and to the center. And I can look up, I guess I can look up and see who their guys is on that side over there to find out who the hell those guys are and how they keep running to that side. Hold on, let me look it up. To the center. Yeah, they're gonna take Young Hoku gonna kick the field goal and get the game, man. Caleb McGarry, well, the center is Drew Dahlman. Chris Lingstrom and Caleb McGarry is the right side of that line. The other side is Jake Matthews and Matthew Bergeron. And Drew Dahlman is the center. Lindstrom and McGarry are the right side. Boy, they plummeting to that right. They love running to the right. So it's 4th and 1. Let's see what the Falcons could do. Clock is ticking. They probably gonna run it out to 0 and then kick the field goal to get even more time off of it. They're gonna take the delay of game. Now he calls the timeout. So you got a minute left to go. The only thing that can mess this up is if Young Hoku missed this kick. If Young Ho misses this kick, and I don't think he will because he had his one oopsie with the extra point. If it's blocked or if it's missed, which it probably won't because he's money and they got less than a minute left. This game is over with, man, for the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, not for the Green Bay Packers. I wish it over was for the Falcons. I wish it was. But anyway, 25-24. I know Logo will be calling me in a minute. Hold on, let's see if I can send him the link because I know he's gonna be wanting to get on here because he feeling real good about himself about right now. Yep, and now Young Hoku gonna kick it on through 25-yard. He put it right down the center. Falcons go up 25-24, and Lowe is officially a warlock. Lowe called that when they were 2 possessions down. Lowe said 25-24. Y'all heard it. Lowe is a warlock. He called it. He got a crystal ball in his garage, in his walk-in closet. We got to warn Coach Roney to let her know that Lowe is a warlock because he called this. He said 25-24 Falcons. He called it. Yep. Lowe called it. Y'all heard it. Yeah, Lowe's a warlock. And then I'm gonna ask him when he pop on here to give me the lottery numbers. I need to get them lottery numbers too. I have to get them lottery numbers from him. All right, Rome says Q. Who the Green Bay have on that side of the line for the defense? Hold on. Let me take a look at it, bro. Give me just a second. Yeah, because we got to do that, fam. If they having that kind of success running to the right side there, we're gonna have to beat them people up too. All right, so all right, Kenny Clark, TJ Slayton, and then of course you run, they be looking at that 34 look. And yeah, they got Kenny Clark and TJ Slayton, that's the end and the nose tackle. And Campbell sits on that side as well. So Devondre Campbell, according to this. And Luca Van Ness, I think he was knocked out of the game. So yes. Yeah, we got to take advantage of this when we play these people a week from now. So yeah, that's right. He called it, man. Y'all heard it. Low called it. I got to get them lottery numbers, though. All right, here we go. Packers from their 25-yard line. Jordan Love throws a terrible throw. Like I said, that dude gone. He cooked. 54 seconds left. That ball was not even catchable. He threw it away. It's gonna be 4 down anyway. Then I like they're gonna punt it. It would be cool if he can get down the field to get them in field goal range for a kick. That would be pretty cool. But Atlanta, if they're smart, they won't allow that to happen. They got to play up front, keep everything out front of them. And Jordan Love couldn't make a completion if he was paid to, which he is. All right, so there you go from there on 25-yard line. That's a snap. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Jordan Love is hit as he threw, and it's incomplete again. So, yeah, he got popped, and that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Yeah, Jordan Love is history, man. He done for. And Bud Dupree just went right through the guy, and then that left the other blitzing player to come in, number 17, and knock him down to the ground. 3rd and 10 now. Atlanta they pinning their ears back and going after Jordan Love because Jordan Love is done, man. He done already shut down on him already in the shotgun. Got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and the shotgun running back there. 5 seconds remaining. There's a snap. Pressure coming. Jordan Love looking to take a shot. There's a throw downfield. It's overthrown over the wide receiver's head. Once again, he took another shot, and that'll bring up 4th and 10. You can't make any completions. And we're going to tear him up, and I just want the Green Bay people to know that we're going to tear him up when we see him. We're going to do him a lot more worse than what Atlanta did him. Because Atlanta they're just going around to get him. And really, they could have got that Atlanta defender because he got there kind of late to trip him up. So anyway, 4th and final drive. They just need 10. I don't know what he was trying to take shots downfield. Why didn't he just work his way up the field? But anyway, we know Jordan Love. There's 5 wide receivers. That's a snap. Looked like they moved a little early. Love throws the ball, and it's caught. Ball with a catch, and they're going to try to down. They got 30-something seconds remaining. And something going on here. It's a flag all of a sudden. Illegal shift. Illegal shift. Like I was looking, I was like, look like they moved a little early. So that the Packers don't want it, man. Oh, he's saying at the top of the screen. I thought I seen something. I thought I seen them move a little bit, but then maybe I was seeing stuff. 4th and 15 now. And Green Bay, this is the final one. Jordan Love laid down on them people at the end of the game, man. He literally folded his tent, took his little old lawn chair, folded it up, and went home on them last 2 series, man. It looked like it's incomplete. So it look like they're trying to see if he declines the play, if the illegal shift happens. And Jordan Love folded his tent on them people, man. He folded his tent, man. He fell apart, man. He fell apart. That's all right. That's good to know because he'll do the same thing for the Saints when we see him a week from now. He'll fall apart for us too. And Atlanta saying they're happy about it, man. Atlanta came back 25-24. My boy Lo is a warlock. He picked the game. He said Atlanta 25-24. We coming back. And they did too. And like I said, me looking at Jordan Love, the dude, his game wasn't that bad. He was 14 of 25 for 3 touchdowns. He had 151 yards. He had 3 passing touchdowns in this game. And that's it. Game done. For Atlanta, they came back and won. And Jordan Love, man, 14 of 25, 151 yards, 3 touchdowns in the game. And it wasn't, he folded up his tent. And I want Jordan Love to know that he was the one of the main reasons why they lost. That last, they needed 1 yard on the 4th down to keep the drive alive. And that dude went in there and tried a QB snap without the ball and tripped and fell over to his right guard, forcing them to move for the penalty to happen. Yeah, he's simply not ready, and it's okay because his training, his hardcore training, will continue next week when we get to go up to Green Bay and smash them around, knock them around, as well. So good scouting, guys. So it was an interesting game, a fun game nonetheless. And we'll do what we got to do. Yes, indeed. Vibing with Johnson's. We have to win tomorrow night. All right. Shout out to the fam. All right. Yeah, no, that Jordan there. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Green Bay Jordan is nope. Yeah, he's the nope. Man, he was awful. That play is going to go down in like comedy style for the next. I don't know. It got to be the funniest play of the day. I don't know how he fumbled and I don't understand what happened there. Get it? Like, what was that? I see a lot of football, man, but I've never seen a guy try to QB sneak without the ball. I never seen that before. I never seen that, man. I'm trying to see if I can find that play where Jordan Love QB snuck without the ball. I'm gonna try. Yeah. QB sneaks without the ball. That dude, that was funny, man. Hold on, without the ball. Trying to find the skit so I could kind of play it. They ain't showing me nothing. Yeah, I guess people ain't put it up there yet. But anyway, shout out to him. Let's go over some of these statistics right here, fam. Team stats on the Atlanta game. We learned a lot from this game. We learned that Atlanta loves to run to the right side, to the center, and to the right of their offensive line. We learned that the Green Bay Packers, the team we play next week, Jordan Love is not ready. That he plays half of games. He looked pretty decent early on, then literally fell apart the last two offensive series when the pressure applied. He shrunk and disappeared. Atlanta 27 first downs to 17 there. They were 6 of 15 on third downs, 3 of 4 on fourth downs. They had 78 total plays versus 47 by Green Bay. 446 yards Atlanta has versus 224 by the Packers. You see the total drives 10 to 10 yards per play, almost 5 by the Packers versus almost 6 by Atlanta. You see the rushing yards right there as well in the game, as they had 200 yards rushing in the game. Atlanta had 200 yards rushing in the game. So you had Tyler Algieri, you had Bijan Robinson, who had over 100 yards, and you had Desmond Ritter, who also had rushing yardage in the game as well. They had 211 yards on 45 attempts, almost 5 yards per rush. And Green Bay didn't do a bad job. They just, it should have stuck with it a little bit more. Had 84 carries, 84 yards for 21 attempts, 4 yards per run. Red zone, Atlanta was 2 of 5 in the red zone versus 2 of 3 by Green Bay. They had well over 100 penalty yards, Atlanta did, and still won the game. 7 for 40 by Green Bay in the matchup. You had the turnover there by Atlanta, and the time of possession, 36-15 versus 23-45. So, like, you look at what Jordan Love did, his numbers wasn't that bad. It wasn't that great. He had 3 passing touchdowns. His rating was 113.5. But, the statistics don't show you how he shrunk in the game. Desmond Ritter, 19 of 32 for 237. 1 touchdown, and the pick should have been multiple picks in the game. They just didn't take advantage. A.J. Dillon, 15 carries, 55 yards. Bijan Robinson, 19 carries, 124 yards. He averaged 6.5 yards per run. That is just phenomenal. Tyler Algieri, 16 carries for 48 yards. And Desmond Ritter, 10 scrambles for 39 yards and a touchdown that got him in there. Top receiving threat was Drake London, 6 catches for 67 yards and a touchdown for him. He had made several really big catches for them to keep drives alive in the matchup. And of course, you look at the defense. Caden Ellis led the Falcon defense, 6 tackles in the matchup, and they only had 1 sack in the game, and that was by Caden Ellis. On the other side, Green Bay, Quay Walker had 17 tackles in the game. He was everywhere, Quay Walker. And Campbell had 14. So they were everywhere making plays, trying to make something pop for the Green Bay defense in a losing effort, 25-24. And of course, Atlanta gets the dub. They go up 2-0 now. They are 2-0 in the South. And of course, we know what's going on the flip side of that thing. So anyway, let's go over some scores, man, before we get ready to skedaddle. so far in rest of this Sunday matchup. I'm gonna let y'all head your way. We look at what happened early in the game. Of course, we just watched the Packers matchup. They got the win over the Pack. We'll see them later on next week. Not Monday, but the next Sunday, I guess. And then, of course, we have the Bills got a little revenge on the Raiders, 38-10. They're 1-1. Ravens beat the Bengals 27-24 in the close one, and they improved to 2-0. The Bengals are 0-2. Seahawks come from behind and stop the Lions 37-31. Behind Geno Smith said, "Hey man, y'all forgot that my last year wasn't a bad year. He had 2 touchdowns and over 300 yards passing." The Chargers lose to the Titans. That's right. Justin Herbert loses to the Titans. They beat them 27-24 with a field goal in overtime to get the dub. So there you go on that. 27-17, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are undefeated as well. 27-17. The Bucks are 2-0. How about that? The Chiefs got the victory against the Jags 17-9. The Colts over the Texans 31-20. Hold on just a second. My brother Lo is calling here. Lo, how you doing, sir? Welcome into the post game, sir. How you feeling?
Hey, Big Q, what's the what was the score for the game?
The score was 25-24, sir.
Oh, okay. What did I say the score was gonna be, Q?
Before I answer that, Lo, I got to ask.
Falcons, Q. How about the Falcons, Q? What I say the score was gonna be, Q?
25-24, bro.
Oh, okay. I just make sure you remember. I want to be in a situation you forgot.
No,
I want to.
Hey, Lo, I'm gonna have to get them lottery numbers, bro. I'm gonna have to get you to. I'm gonna have to go ahead on and tweet me them lottery numbers, brother. After calling that one, brother.
Hey man, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Q. I just pulled that one out of nowhere. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it'll be completely honest. But I will tell you, the referees were against us. I don't know how much money y'all paid them today. Real talk. I don't know how much. I don't know how much money y'all paid the referees today, but they was against us all day long.
Well, Lo, let me tell you something, Lo. Don't y'all got a bunch of New Orleans Saints players that come from New Orleans on your team? That's what's going on over there, brother.
They play for the Falcons. They play for the Falcons, Q.
Okay.
They used to play for New Orleans back in the day.
I'm just saying, bro. If you want all the players and all the talent over there, the referees gonna come. They're gonna be hating on you too. So man, there you go. But hey, bro. But Lo, talk to me about the game, bro. Tell me about what you like.
Man, I've been telling you, it's like, we're having problems with our offensive line. We're trying to get the offensive line together. But I mean, I'm feeling confident about the way that we're looking. The 2 times that they scored the touchdown, that came off of 2 long pass interference plays. And that was our backup quarterback that got those pass interference plays. If Jeff Okudah would have played, we wouldn't have got those. So not only did we get the touchdown taken off the field, wait till Okudah and Cordell Patterson come back. Exactly. So not only did we get a touchdown taken off the field, but it's also a situation where on the first drive, we didn't, we tried to go for it on 4th down, and we tried to throw it 3 straight times. Everybody knows our straight start running game. We left too many points on the board.
Let me ask you this, Lo, because we were doing some scouting work on the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, we were looking at Green Bay because we got Green Bay coming up in week 3, right? We got to go up there and take them on. First question. Talk to me about the Falcons offensive line. It's a lot of plays where the Falcons, just from a Who-Dat perspective, running to the right side of the offensive line, running either center or to the right side. Is that the strength of y'all line, that right and center side? Is that the center and right side? That's what's going on? That's what I see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the strength of our side. So that's our nasty side. Because you got Chris Lindstrom, who's the All-Pro right guard, and Caleb McGarry. He's a mauler. But the thing is that it's also our weak side when it comes to pass rushing, because Caleb McGarry, he cannot handle speed rushes at all. And I don't know if y'all seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Rashad Gary and Lucas Van Ness, they were eating up that right side of the offensive line.
Yeah, Van Ness got hurt. He got knocked out. Something happened with him where he got took out the game. I think he had some type of injury to his arm. I'm not certain, but after that, everything kind of changed, man.
It changed the complexion of the game. Yeah.
So talk to me about Green Bay. Give me some game on Green Bay going into week number 3 for the Saints and what we got to do to take them out. Look like a Jordan Love, man. Did you see that crazy play where he was trying? It looked like he was trying to QB sneak, but forgot the ball and then trips over his right guard. What the hell was that?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people don't realize whenever you run a QB sneak, I mean, it's a lot of timing that goes into play. You got to snap the ball, secure the snap, and then go over, depending on which gap you're going, if you're going odd or even. But the thing is with Green Bay is that I'm really worried about, I was worried about their defense because, they line up in that 3-4. A lot of times they'll send five people.
Yep.
They'll send those two outside linebackers along with those all 3 defensive linemen. But I scouted last week. I seen they had 10 different passes in the first half. So I mean, moving forward, I'm sorry, wind blowing. So moving forward, y'all just that pass protection, that's going to be a big thing for y'all.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you, man. Y'all got the dub. You predicted that very well. You said 25-24 Falcons. They did it. Jordan Love showed you some love because he didn't do a damn thing the last several offensive series. Y'all got the dub. Y'all, how I feel to be 2-0 in the NFC South right now?
Hey, man, I mean, it really don't make no difference because Tampa Bay 2-0. So,
That's right.
I mean, as of right now, it's like we all 0-0. So, the biggest thing is what happens tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow night we're gonna get the dub just to let you know, so you can hate watch us tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Be careful because that Carolina Panthers defensive line is nasty. Brian Burns is playing with a chip on his shoulder.
Right. Did he get his money?
No, not yet.
That's what he put. Yeah, he put. Okay, there you go. He's gonna be money motivated as well. Yeah, we gotta do our job to make sure it happens. But listen, bro, you go ahead on and celebrate, my brother. I'm gonna talk to you later. Congratulations to you, bro.
Hey man, I appreciate it. Hey, make sure you tell the rest of the family, that family members, Big Low ain't got nothing but love for you. We 2-0, 25-24, just like I called it. Who that gonna beat them on Falcons? Who that gonna beat them? Oh
no, y'all didn't. No, you can't do that.
Who that gonna do that? Who gonna do that? Who gonna do that? Oh man.
All right. Y'all will holler at you later. But y'all be good. Low talk to you later, brother.
Much love to you, Q.
Peace.
Much love to the family members. Much love, Q.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate y'all. Peace. All right, that's my boy Big Low, man, chiming in from the Atlanta game, fam. As you can see, as you can hear, he's actually doing pretty good, man. Falcons 2-0 right now. The Buccaneers 2-0. They won. That's a surprise. The Bucs are 2-0 right now with Baker Mayfield on top. That's why you never know. Right now, it is what it is, but you expect things to normalize in a week or so, 2 weeks from now, everything will flip, and then they'll go back to what we thought they were when everybody start figuring out what they need to do. But yeah, Falcons got the dub today, man. I didn't think they were going to do it, man. I thought the Packers was going to do what they're supposed to do, and Jordan Love stunk it up on those last several series, and we're going to help him to continue to stank it up after we take care of business Monday night against the Carolina Panthers. So Low warned us about Brian Burns. We know that they've been looking at the tape of our Arden Key basically feasted on Trevor Penning. Our left off side of the offensive line struggled. Even Eric McCoy struggled a little bit, but when the second half came, those guys kind of synced in, and they did a much better job in the second half, man, than they did in that first half. But my goodness, that Tennessee Titan defensive line did kind of prepare us for what's going to be tough with Brian Burns, and we just have to get in there. We got to play. Trevor Penning has to step up his game. Saints have to make sure they give him some help if they need to give him some help, and we need to be able to make sure we effectively be able to run that ball. We got to run the ball. We got to give Carr protection in time to get hit through his cycle, through his progressions, and find guys up the field. So with that being said, fam, listen, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for joining in on this stream, and this is the type of stuff we're going to be doing more of this, family, because it's fun. Today was Sunday. It was 12 o'clock game. It just worked well that it was Atlanta and Green Bay, a team we got to play a week from now. So we did a little scout work on them. So we're a little bit more familiar with who we got to deal with. That's fine. We'll be doing more of these type of things, fam, going into the week. with the Thursday night games and Monday night games. We'll be doing more of this type of stuff moving forward into this to the platform. So with that being said, listen, man, I'm gonna get out on that and get out of y'all way. Listen, I appreciate all of you guys. That's right, everybody, baby, for stopping by and spending your Sunday with us here at Tacoma. Let y'all feel free to subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and all by means hit that notification bell. And y'all guys be notified for future broadcasts as well. I'm gonna get out on that thing. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow when the Saints beat them Panthers, man. We're going up to Carolina, take care of that business. I'll see y'all tomorrow at about 6:30 or something like that. All right, man. Much love. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, people.